Shaku. Shaku.
Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
The new stuffed crust cheddar flavor has a stuffed crust covered in cheese, now loaded with an irresistible cheddar flavor inside and out. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Yo, Ocean coming.
Who?
Ocean, yeah, coming.
Crap. Which batch you reach?
Shit, I did what she
I'm Justice. I'm JD.
Reason.
Yo.
Hola, Hola, Hola. Yeah, you Justice. All I talk is getting money podcast. Talk now, let me hear now.
I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about Sadie and JD.
Me? I know you're talking about, I don't remember.
Yeah, Sadiant. But JD, we're gonna win tickets for Friday, Caroline. How to?
It's just $200, Ocean. It's just 200.
$200?
Yeah, it's just $200.
I look like I need $200.
Ocean, I'm just trying to do something.
I need 2 tickets, JD. Where they get any tickets?
IslandEtickets.com.
Talk louder.
IslandEtickets.com.
And where this event happening? Talk.
Cafe Blue.
I'm here.
Cafe Blue, August the 30th, Ocean.
Alright now. Go online and get the tickets now.
So I've been 11 years in the finance industry, and since I've been in the finance industry, there are things that I've learned, things that I believe people need to know about money, things that people need to learn about wealth. Zimmery Talks Live Money Masters is here to educate you on how to manage your money and just the belief and the mindset when it comes to building wealth. We're going to educate you on what to do so that you can move your life from the one that you have to the one that you desire. Grow, glow, and be brilliant. Money Masters, Zimmery Talks Live, July 25th. Coming close to your home at Champion Media, 12 Anna Street, Port of Spain. We can't wait to see you there.
No, I just wanna thank you, Father, for giving away your only son.
Share the live.
Bing, 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 bing. Zagadagadagadang. Sing, 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 sing. Bang, 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 bang. Amazing. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Well, alright then. Who down there in the line? Who down there in the chat? Who down there in the chat? Let me see, we're going on with that. Who down there in the chat? Who down there in the chat? Who down there in the chat? Let me see, we're going on with that. Mic check 1 2, are you hearing me? Mic check 1 2, are you hearing me? Let me hear no. Let me know now. Let me know now. Lisa, where's it?
Check. Mic check.
No, you had to jump in with that tune.
No, but I'm not hearing myself to come in. Like you sung and real distorted in my ears. What kind
Oh, headphones is
Jacko.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That sounds. Okay.
Sermon for that?
No.
Jacko.
Sang. Who down there? Who down there? Who down there? Who down there? Woo! Who down there? Who down there? Who down there? Who down there? Ah! Who down there? Who down there? Who down there in the chat? Whoa! Who down there in the chat?
All right, here we go. Cheryl.
Down there.
Luan.
Down there.
Laura Lee.
Down there.
Sharon.
Down there.
Lyndon.
Down there.
Justice.
Down there.
Where Ocean?
Down there.
Where City?
Down there.
All right.
Hear me now, everybody in the chat, share the live, share it up. Yo, big up YouTube every time. Huh? It's going with YouTube, are you good?
Bang.
Don Marco. Yes, boy. When I tell you,
Patrice, what's going on?
I'll be so excited to come here. What's up, Rochelle? What's up, Lauralie, Popoli, Sharon?
Hey, Jojo.
Easy Williams. Oh gosh, Patrice, you're good. Jojo, what's going on? All right, so we will get into the business in a little bit, but I just love to see, different people on different platforms. What's up, Myrtle? Good night. YouTube, all you good? Shout out to everybody on YouTube. YouTube has some manners. Now, you know the old people say manners make it man.
Looking nice. We're looking nice. Good evening to Anne. I'm seeing, is it Lacelle? So she's on YouTube.
Yeah, Lacelle, blessings. Good night, everybody. We're going on with all you. It's Saturday. Bill. Give God praise and thanks for life. See me a sigh.
I did not get to test my lipstick. I didn't get to run in the bathroom and see if I like the shade. It kind of looks like my sister, she just say it is where kind of salt prunes shade. But I see it now. They're looking too bad, but I didn't get to line my lips or anything. Nevertheless, yeah, thank you, JD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, watch me.
Hey, Quesadilla, why do you hit the table? That's extremely aggravating. And he's doing it in justice real hard.
Justice are going on. Good night.
God.
Yeah. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago, all over the world. Private online.
Justice, sometimes I just wonder if Nisa don't know who she married. I'm a real man, like I said, dude.
So are you saying that?
Fellas just do these things.
Justice,
boy. I'm going to tell you this thing, boy. We just do them things. We do those things.
Please just not do it. It's really annoying.
I don't know how to help you with that, babe.
You wasn't doing that 2 months ago.
I mean,
so on this platform, you would do it and work. So I could take it 5 days a week. Give me nothing on the 6th. Don't hit the table here too. Thanks.
Justice, you ready for marriage, right?
Yeah, why not?
I don't understand the question.
No, I just asked him.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, because
I just asked him because.
I mean, if you can't, Shania.
See me and live with me is two different things,
But why do you say it like that?
No, I don't say it in a bad way.
Yeah, because I could say it in a next way too. See me and live with me is 5 different things. What if I say that? How would you feel?
Yeah.
It wouldn't feel good, right?
I just say no, boy.
No, because all I have to do is not hit the table. You would think I say something detrimental. It's easy out here, yeah?
All right, so we're taking a couple seconds here for a little share the live. If you have not yet, I'm going to do that. I'm heading across to Instagram, and I'm going to do this. You just do this here.
Well, once I bring a little cup on the screen so they could see a little dynamic.
IG, we live right now. I'm just this, right? We live. IG, we live.
All right.
So just come up.
All right.
Oh God, my hand. Just come across right now, right? There's the link. Just click on this link right here now. We live. Ready to go. There you go. So that is something like that, Olia. Hold on. Talk to them, Denisa. Let me just
Hey, Raki Mama says, don't chain up Justice too early to be misbehaving. Well,
Misbehaving.
no, they're telling JD it's too early to be misbehaving.
me.
He said, don't chain up Justice. It's too early to be misbehaving.
Nobody can chain me up.
Yeah, and I like that too. I see in half of the comments because there's a camera in my eyesight, but I'm going to do my best to say hello to everybody.
You want to fix that too?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I bought a new cup today, and the slightest things bring me joy, and this cup brought me joy today. You like the cup?
No, man.
Was that on its stars?
No, it's
Polka
a
dot.
it's
She
a
like
polka
polka
dot.
dots.
Polka dots. Oh.
It's a polka dot cup. It almost looks like a ladybug. It's
How
really
I didn't get no tea?
I asked you, Justice, did you hear me ask if you wanted tea?
I never hear that.
But
Yeah,
you
she
said
has,
no,
she
and
has.
you said
She did?
no.
Yeah.
Boy, I feel like I need a witness every day, boy. Yeah, because I said, JD, do you want a cup of tea? And you said no. I said, Justice. Justice said, I'll take a bottle of water. And I say, Tano bottle. He say he'll take a normal.
Me never
room
hear that.
temperature.
I never hear it.
So what that proves is that some of the things I say to you and I think you're listening, you're just responding, you're not really listening.
No, I just focusing.
But you answered.
I started saying, how's your week? How's your week? How your week was? Wait, before you do, welcome inside another edition of JD's Log. What's up? My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
And this is the Fry Bake and Lime Show. Every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. We're here. My bad.
Good
My apologies.
Lord.
We're here every single Saturday, 7:30 p.m. It's Saturday. And if we have something to do, Nisa probably have a gig or something, we will just be on the Sunday, but we're here. All right.
Somebody saying the
somebody
volume is
saying
low,
volume.
but it feels good here. Yeah.
Volume low.
If anybody else thinks that the volume is low, let us know because we are hearing fine on this side. All right.
Let me see.
Unless Anne needs to raise the volume on her device.
On her device, yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah, no, but that's pretty loud.
Nah, we good.
Yeah.
And check your volume on your side.
Yeah, Quesadilla says it's fine. Nicole is saying, yes, it is. Yes, it is what? Is it low?
The volume.
So
Volume low.
please check on your device, Nicole.
I just checked my phone. Sounding good.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the excitement with live TV, yeah?
Let me check mine to see.
With live
So it seems okay.
No.
Lyndon, are you saying yes, it's low? Yes, so we have
Yeah, but that's loud.
Yeah, that loud. Mm-mm. Nah, we good.
all right, so should we proceed?
Yeah, I think we should be all right. Volume low. Yes, it is. That's strange, people.
YouTube is saying it's fine on my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody, hey, Luan says, Nisa, I have a cup exactly like that, but you're no taste girl. Lyndon is saying better now.
Volume
but-
good. Volume is good. Yeah, I think the volume is
Facebook
good.
saying it better now.
All right.
Better now.
Facebook is good.
All right, great. Vibes.
Okay. All right. Week. How was your week?
I had a great week. By Wednesday, I was done though. I don't know, guys. I don't know who invented hamster wheel and all here, but by Wednesday, I just do a kind of clock out. Thursday and Friday, I just be struggling. Friday, struggle. I just. Did you see how hard you throw that thing, boy?
I mean,
What's justice? Oh my God.
This kill me.
I don't
Come
understand.
on, you're just throwing the thing. Oh my
How you want me to
God.
think it?
All right, don't worry. Let me continue. My week on a whole was very good. I am so grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful for the little NLs that is coming in, the little extras, the little extra jobs, the music. If it wasn't for that, all year, it never looked good.
It never.
But I had a good week.
Yeah. I had a good week. This week, what we do, boy? Well,
Work.
it's just work again, editing, preparing. Of course, we're gonna jump into some
That's-
commitment, some business. But I just get excited because July the 1st, we're gonna officially start to roll out what I would consider a little bit more heavy where marketing is concerned for Fry Bacon Lime. As a matter of fact, let me jump straight into it. Before that, just as I was your week,
My week was productive, boy.
you see a Pop the Virgin video
Virgin?
where remember last week we were trying to
Oh,
find
right,
out if he's a
right.
virgin or not, but he didn't want to answer.
Anyhow, my week was productive. Got a lot of work done. Wasn't feeling so good at the beginning of the week, but I'm better now. So give thanks for that.
Vibes. Good
I
evening.
lost my voice, you know.
Serious.
Why
Yeah,
do?
bro. No, I was coming on with something over the weekend
Right.
into Monday. Started feeling better by Tuesday and lost my voice.
Oh.
You live alone?
Nah, not anymore.
Yeah.
You living with somebody?
Why is all of this? What trouble is
No, because
this,
I
boy?
want to know when you're
What's
sick,
your estimate?
if you ask somebody to like a doula to take care, you know. Right?
Oh, boy. Very easy.
I live with family.
How is that, though? Because,
Not
you know,
not a lot of family.
yeah, I moved out. Like, I stopped living with family since I was 19, bro. I can't even think about going back into a situation where you here with me. And I don't know. I'm not saying
I mean,
my
it has
opinion.
its
It has
ups and its downs,
Ew.
yeah.
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 I live alone for about 7 years.
Okay.
and then just
Um,
went back with the family. Yeah, I mean, hey.
Living alone is vibes. Living with family that you like is nice. Like I would stay. I could live with my sister right through. She's make breakfast and rub your foot and rub your hand, and she's a nice person. But other than that, I like my space.
That my vibes. Wake up to some breakfast and I'll rub foot.
Bubble up.
When I say space, I don't mean us. I like marriage, but I talk about family. You know, when you're not doing anything and you have nowhere to go, so you're still home with your mother, you're living with your sister, you this, you that. I can't handle that. That's what I'm talking about.
Bang.
All right, let me jump into sponsor time right now. So if you're new to Fry Bacon Lime, we want to say thank you so much. Welcome. This is a entertainment podcast, relationships, conversations, social conversation. Anything that is life, has to do with life and positivity.
Can I ask you a question? When you say entertainment, does it mean that no part of the show is to be taken seriously?
No, I didn't say that. Listen, I said it's a relationship, conversation, entertainment,
Right.
podcast, life, family matters, and just social issues. But you see, there are a lot of podcasts that don't have entertainment in it, but we have entertainment. We do singing, we do games, and
Okay.
whenever our guests come through,
All
it's we try to loosen them up. You know what I mean? Pause.
Pause.
It's a big pause right there.
I just asking because if I had my way, I would do a more sober, somber.
No, you could do your own podcast. You understand? Moods of Nisa.
That ain't sounding good.
Well,
That sounding like our album.
Nisa and her mind. It could be WAP no.
That ain't sounding good. That don't sound like me.
Or no, it could be well today
That ain't
with
sounding
Nisa. What if Nisa's to do a podcast, guys? Quick in the chat. What would it be? What would the podcast be?
Yeah.
Quick in the chat. What would if Nisa's to do a podcast by herself? What would it be?
good. Justice, I find you smiling too much.
I think it could be what happened today.
What?
What happened today?
No, that ain't sounding good.
Well, boy,
That would be a segment.
Something like
Nisa's mind.
senses.
Oh, senses.
That sounding like a lip gloss or a candle line. Ole no me, ole
He's a
don't know
sexy
me.
man, boy.
No,
Senses.
I mean, like, exploring life and, everything that surrounds it.
Yeah.
Senses kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
Or it could be some like
Somebody said by the window.
By the window.
again.
It
Notes
could be-
of Nisa. But for sure, it would be something somber. Because I don't, if I'm in a room with tricksters, gamers, jesters, I'll fall in. But I prefer somber.
yeah, you could do something, man. You could do a podcast by yourself. That'll be right. Fry Bacon Lime will be what it is.
Right.
And you will, do your thing. I can get some of your tea. Where's that brown thing?
It's lipstick.
Oh,
That whole it is get catching her. It isn't that. Somebody said Nisa says.
Nisa says it's bad.
That feels like a segment.
Nisa says that's
It should be me, myself, and I. That's dope.
me,
girl.
myself, and I.
That is dope. I'm liking
bang,
that one.
bang.
Me, myself, and I.
I love that
It's just
one.
me, myself, and I. You know that
I
song?
can't believe I believed everything you said would last. How young and naive of me to think she was from your past. You know that song? Self and I, that's all I got in the end.
That's Beyonce?
That's what I found out. Yeah, that song, yeah.
I know me, myself, and I. That is from. Oh yeah, remember this? It's just me, myself, and I.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
our,
come on,
that's
man.
our old school tune.
Yo, man, they stuck me and Mason.
Oh man, where you go?
That bad.
It's just me, myself, and I. That's when music
boy.
used to be
Yeah,
music,
Yeah,
eh?
boy. You feel that? The whole space changing?
Yeah,
The whole and is it because we old?
I wouldn't say so.
Is it because it's nostalgic? Because
Well, of course, nostalgia for us.
Yeah.
Somebody like Quesadilla may not know that song, so she has no identity with the song.
Quesadilla is our youngest
Our youngest
viewer.
supporter.
See-
supporter. Yeah, she's she's 20 now.
Yeah.
She was 19 at the time,
21, yeah.
21 or something like that. When we had the first Friday Can she couldn't even come.
Hey, although we had names still coming in, I don't know what's the reality with Nisa.
What's the reality? That bad?
Chatting with Nisa. So far, me, myself, and I win.
Me, myself, and I. All right. So listen, if you're watching on YouTube, we wanted to just copy the link and probably put it on your status, your WhatsApp status. Just do if you have two phones, do it. I don't want you to leave and come back. All right. But after the podcast, you could probably do that. If you're on Facebook, just share, send it in a group or put it on your WhatsApp status or something like that. We're trying to kick back. We're trying to fight back the algorithm because lives, right? You know, the algorithm always changing in social media. So at one point where lives was a massive thing during the pandemic and that kind of vibes, now they're not pushing lives as much. What they're doing, as a matter of fact, let me just give you some tech talk, all right? This is tech talk. As a matter of fact, Facebook is not even promoting horizontal videos anymore. If you try to put up a horizontal video on Facebook, it's going to tell you this video could do a whole lot better if you put it vertically, right? So
they're not allowing you to post it.
they're allowing you, but they're
they're
holding it back.
suggesting.
They're
Ooh.
suggesting that you do vertical and push it.
Wow.
Also, lives like what we do here, this podcast is what you call a streaming podcast. They hold the numbers back. All right, I have 80,000 followers, right? You would think if I have 80,000 followers, once we go live, it should have something like, I don't know, at least 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Right. Now, Facebook could do that if they want to know, but they're not doing that. They're holding back what they call, gatekeeping. Well, the gate in it, right? So what you have to do is how we could get over that is if you like the video, if you like the live, one, or even if you just engage by commenting, sharing, or live, or just clicking like, or all three, we are telling the algorithm people are interested, and then they're gonna just send it out a little bit more and more and more. Right? So that's just a little tech talk. Same thing for YouTube. Now, if we were recording our podcast and we upload it, it may do a little better, but we just decide we don't want to do a recorded podcast. We love talking to you all real time. We like coming on the chat, and we like having guests real time. Speaking of guests, we're getting ready to talk to our sponsor for Friday, one of our sponsors for Friday Bacon Lime. She's in early. She's our first sponsor for this week. We give her a little head start, all right? So we're going to talk to her, find out what her business is about. But before we get there, let's jump into sponsor time. Little Caesars, thank you so much. Always, Little Caesars is our premier prime sponsor. They sponsor the 2 hours. They sponsor our reels, everything. Little Caesars back us 100%. Right now, they still have the 1 minute off free. I went in and I checked, so they still have the 1 minute off free. If you walk in, you could get your pizza for free, all right, if they don't deliver it under 1 minute. So that's 1 minute or free from Little Caesars. They also, what's next there? Says they have the double, this is also still going on, the double delivery. and this is only if you order via. Hey, good, thanks. If you order via, I forget that thing exists. If you order via online, it's only $175. And lastly, well, we need to take this down because the carnival pack is off, right? So we need to take that down. But Little Caesars, thank you so much. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forget to load and I forget to load Zimari's stuff. Is it in there? No, look it down. Is it down there?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, we put up.
Yeah.
Nice. My apologies.
I got it,
Hey,
man.
Coach. Oh,
Come on,
gosh,
man.
Boy.
Come on, man. I got you, though.
I forget to load. All right, so of course, Money Masters. Nisa, you want to take this from me here? Where phone?
But you was giving me your
Go
phone,
ahead.
so it's not on my phone, not here.
Read this. This is something that I think anybody over, I should say 25, should be interested in this particular event that is happening. It's Money Masters. And let me get ready to call Z. Go ahead, Anissa.
All right, guys. So join us for Money Masters, Faith and Finance by Z Marie Talks. Discover practical strategies for wealth building, entrepreneurship, budgeting, and personal growth. Be inspired to write your vision, strengthen your financial future, and turn purpose into action. Don't just dream it, plan it, write it, and achieve it.
All right, so that's pretty good. So let me call. We're going to talk to Z Marie right now and find out a little bit more about Money Masters. Again, if you know, being a part of Fry Bacon Lime, we give our sponsors and sponsorship enough time to, let us know about their vision, about what they're selling. So this is a unique podcast. We have a little 10 minutes dedicated to our sponsors because, hey, respect and manners, right? Z, good night. I'll turn you up here.
Hi, good night to everyone.
Nice to hear us clearly.
Yes, I'm hearing you very clear.
Let me drop a bomb for you.
First of all,
I'm not going to do a first of all, too. Go ahead.
First of
Hey,
all,
Lisa.
hey girl, what's up? I just want to say your picture is so dope. You see that picture there?
Oh, thank you.
The profile
Thank
pic.
you.
It's so nice.
Z, thank you so
you.
much for being one of our silver investors for Fry Bacon Lime. We're excited. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm very grateful.
Aw.
Money Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us. What is Money Masters about?
So Money Masters is a live podcast event where we're going to be discussing everything when it comes to money, your mindset, your belief when it comes to money, and how it shapes how you handle money. We're also going to be teaching persons how to build wealth. So if you're going to start a business, if you're in a career path, how to strategically build wealth for the long term so that persons could come out of the financial cycle that they're in, where they're living paycheck to paycheck, where you're just struggling to make ends meet. We want persons to be able to be educated, also using biblical structures and biblical principles so that they can actually align with what God says that we're supposed to be doing, when it comes to money. So it's just reshaping that entire identity, reshaping how we handle money and how we approach money so that we can have a more fruitful life in the future.
Can I ask you a question?
Talk to me.
Most times I hear people talk about living paycheck to paycheck is people who have a good job and they're making a certain amount of money. Somebody who working down on the ground, they have a minimum wage, right? And paycheck to paycheck. How you really coming out of that cycle? Excuse me. If it's just a little bit of money you have, people say, hey, well, you have a budget. Oh, your budget $10.
That's it. So I have been in the finance industry for over 11 years, and I have seen all levels of the spectrum. When it comes to really, really poor, working for salaries that I am like, I don't know how you're doing it. And you see the average salary, the average income, and how people live. And what I have found is that there's a different mindset completely and a different identity completely, which is not about fear and it's not about trying to make ends meet, but it's having a whole different realignment on how you see yourself and how you see money.
Right.
Once you're anxious about money, you're in the wrong zone. And a lot of us are anxious about money.
So it's
Right.
changing that whole identity when it comes to money first. And also we're going to be teaching a practical budgeting. This is something that I learned from my mentor personally, because I had a budget that was just paying off expenses and I did not have any freedom to do anything else. And my mentor would have taught me a strategic budgeting strategy that allowed me to have a lot more room for saving and even just for enjoyment, but also if I have debts, pay off my debts and have a strategic plan that's going to help me to live a freer life that is not as anxious as it was before, and now I can actually have room for investments and doing other projects and different things. So we want people to be able to use whatever their income is and show them ways that they can actually move their life forward.
Yeah.
Some people may have to change their job. Some people may have to find other ways of generating more income.
Right.
But if you don't change your mindset, if you don't change your identity, you could make more money and still be in the same spot.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we want to change that completely.
Yeah, I love how you said. Well, first of all, I love the fact that you are young, and this is the conversation that you are trying to get us to have. Because for me, when you use the word anxious about money, I could so relate, especially being self-employed, because you literally count every single thing, and it's you know when everything going down, which is most of the world, unless you're just born with that silver spoon in your mouth. So I could relate to the anxious feeling about money. And JD has been, for the last couple of years, really delving into the importance of learning how to budget, trying to get me to do it. And if anybody watching is like me, I know, are you drinking all of my tea?
Sorry, go ahead now.
You all seeing this? He just took up the cup. Anyway, yeah. If you're anything like me, you get really afraid of even trying to think about, watch me, I know it's just $5,000 I have. Don't try to frustrate me to, a lot of us have that mindset as well. Would you be able to at least, jumpstart people into breaking that mindset so that they could achieve?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. The first thing is understanding that you are not in control. And I think that is the biggest mistake that we have. We have a Jehovah Jireh. We have a provider. And he has everything. He has all abundance. And when we start taking off the responsibility off of ourselves and saying, you know what, God, I need to get this, I need to get that, I need to get the other, and you put all of those things forward towards him, he actually gives you strategies on how to use the money and the resources that you have. So you may not necessarily need to spend everything one time.
Right.
Or you may not need to pay off everything one time, but you actually get direct strategies on how to use your money. So maybe you can't pay a particular bill one time, but in 2 days, he might send somebody who will just, hey, let me just pay you for this, or somebody that you didn't know is owing your money from however, wherever. It has just happened like that. So we have to take that control off, because literally God answers our prayers, but we don't see it because we're so anxious.
Right.
We're literally too anxious.
I'm seeing some speakers you have there. Who are the other two ladies?
So we have Kathleen Lewis Clark. She is the owner of Agape Early Childhood School. And that school would have been able to amass a lot of financial advantage. And she has been able to use investments and connect with the right persons. So it's even teaching people how to use what the Bible calls the resources of the world that will finance the kingdom.
Right.
So she could literally tell us how to access certain investors, certain people, connect with the right environment so that we can learn new financial strategies, but also be able to access certain resources, whether we're in business or whatever. And I know you guys are versed in that as well.
Verse.
But
I know about verse, but
yeah. Well, from my conversations with you guys. And also we have Rachel Ned, who is Miss Overdue. She has built her business from scratch, from nothing.
I know
and now
her.
she has
Yeah.
she has skin personal care items, hair business. She has a clothing business that is franchising all over, well, branching out all over Trinidad and Tobago right now. And she's very passionate about this, building something from scratch. So if you feel as if you're nowhere, she is going to really show you how you can practically build something, but also really deal with the identity that I was talking about, that belief system that I'm talking about, and just show persons what she did, and we can take pattern of those type of things as well. Of course, everybody has their own journey, but success leaves clues, so there are things that we can always take and use so that we can grow ourselves. I will more be dealing with budgeting,
Right.
really going into that budget that I talked about, and also mastery, self-mastery, because a lot of our emotional connections to money is what is preventing us from actually moving forward. So we have to get control of our emotions, our nervous system first, so that we can be able to use money strategically.
I see.
So when dealing with all things money.
Listen.
Go ahead.
And I don't normally say this, but this is something that I feel like, because we do, we talk a lot of promotions and we run people's stuff, but this is something I definitely feel like I want to really come, because I'm always on the internet, surfing the web, doing this, talking, getting all the information all over the place. But if it's right here for me to sit in a room and really get information from persons who actually been through, this is something I want to come. And it's happening, you said July the 25th?
It's happening July 25th at Champion Media, which is 12 Anna Street, Port of Spain. It's very easy to find. And it's starting at 10 a.m., finishing 2 p.m. It's all inclusive, so food and drinks are provided.
Macaroni pie and stew chicken and thing? Macaroni pie and stew chicken?
We're going to be a little bit more bougie.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, but
A little bit more bougie.
A little bit more.
yeah, people will be satisfied.
Yo, I come in. How much is it to come? What's the registration fee?
I'm saying 400.
It's $400, yes.
All right, so we're going to try to figure out to get that registration link up in the QR code.
Yeah.
If not, guys, inbox me via, there's the link? Right, okay. So we have the QR code link up in the corner. Drawing, you could look back at this live. Just come back, look for the QR code and click the QR code. You know how the QR code works, right? Take a picture and get the registration going, or inbox me and I'm going to send you
The
the information. Inbox me wherever, right? WhatsApp, inbox me, Instagram or Facebook, anywhere, and I'm going to send you the QR code. Z-Marie,
Yes, sir.
you have a man?
Oh, gosh.
But not yet. Not yet.
So you have all this money here, and you don't have a little Dulahin man to spend it on?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, we want to attract who we are, right? So we want to attract a certain level.
You wouldn't go with a poor man, eh?
Well, I'm going with somebody who could help my advance.
But he had to have money.
I don't know if money is a measure, but he had to be going somewhere.
Correct.
Can I ask a question? A sensible.
That means you are money, man.
Can I ask a sensible question?
That is a sensible question. Could have real women out here not putting themselves with no sufferers, babe.
Okay. Can I continue?
Go ahead now.
I'm seeing females on the flyer. Was that intentional or it just happened that way?
Actually, no. Well, my mentor actually could not have made us, and he's a male.
Okay.
So that's why there's no males on this one.
All right.
But I did notice that, and I do always like to have a mix in the genders. But next time we'll put some males inside there because we want to get some other persons who are very known in the financial industry as well to come in and teach on these things. So this is just the first one. There'll be more to come.
I love it. I love it.
Money Masters.
I was talking.
Go ahead, babe. I thought you done name.
I was wrapping up. I'm saying I love it. I really hope that people look back at the live, do what they need to do with the code. As JD said, if you missed it, please inbox us for information. We can always give you numbers to call or whatever you need to get in contact with Z-Marie so that you can be a part of Money Masters. Thank you so much.
And guys, before you go, she is one of our sponsors for Friday Can Lime event, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. So you're going to get sick of Money Masters straight down to the event, July. And then after that, she's sick and things. So from July straight down to August, she has music. is Z-Marie down the road?
That's right.
Yeah, get familiar. Thank you so much.
That's right. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great time.
Awesome. All right, so that is something I definitely want to
Big up yourself, Z.
Z-Marie down the road.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Down the road. So the information is there. The QR code is there. We're going to put the QR code back up when we run in the ads. Money Masters, I am going to be there. I want to go. I never went. People just want to go. These are the ones in States. Where's the man who has watched all the time, boy?
Myron.
Big Myron. And Gary V and who else? Oh gosh, this man with the thing on his nose, and the other man who just sit down by the pool, and the other man in the limousine. I watch all of them, but I want to go something that understands Trinidad and our culture and our economy and how it runs. Go and put on my little shirt, you understand?
A little blazer.
A little blazer, put on my camera, and go down the road. All right, so guess what? Friday Line. August the 30th. I get excited because you see from July, the first week in July, we're going to roll out, we're going to start to roll out. Everybody on the cast. Watch me. Listen, me. It's called a tropical. Go ahead, babe.
Somebody messaged me to ask, what is that thing next to the microphone? Is it a piece of fried chicken? Because, so I say,
God.
girl, sometimes when you know how to make fried bacon,
that's a bacon.
you roll out the flour good and it.
That's a rough bake.
It's really rough.
That's a rough bake.
Little
right?
rough, but it's a bake.
It swell up nice.
It's a tropical event. It's part 4. We had 1, we had 2, we had 3. Last year it was absolutely off the hook. Michelle Sylvester and Ansel Valley, was our guest. And performances by those two as well. Nisa performing. Well, all I don't know. That's all I'm going to let you know for that. Of course, I'm going to be performing. I just going to sing my new song, Eternity. I can't wait to sing Eternity.
You can't wait to sing nothing.
I can't wait to sing Eternity.
JD.
I'm not singing it nowhere else.
JD is something else, yes?
Somebody asked me to come and sing in some little thing. I said, nah, I ain't singing it until I reach Friday Line. All right, it's only $200. We heading back to Cafe Blue. Food and drinks are going to be on sale. It's Sunday the 30th. It's the day before the holiday. Earlier, we have no excuse. Now, this is where the thing going to get a little interesting. All right, let me tell you something. Listen. If all you're watching this podcast right now, right, and all you go and do a couple things to me. Pull your calendar. August the 30th, $200, and put a prayer hand. Right? At least start to intercede. Just start to intercede, because I can't understand. People they be stopping me in the street, Nisa. Nisa, we love you. Oh God, JD. Friday Line. Right? When we having the next one, Justice, and we say we're going to have the next one. And then when we have the next one, and I watching my island eTickets.com and all, they coming with this late mentality to give me anxiety again. I'm not going through it. All right? Go and get your tickets on islandetickets.com.
If you want to know what Friday Line Live is about, it's basically the show live. So how you guys type in there in the comment section, when you're there live, you're talking with your actual mouth back to us. We have music. Well, you all know we used to have karaoke live here, but we no longer do it because the show just keep getting flagged.
Right.
So of course there will be live entertainment. You have food,
drinks. We bringing the karaoke back.
Lovely.
And
bringing
of
the
course,
karaoke back.
we need the microphone in the crowd because we will be having a topic. I'm just not sure how we're gonna do that. You need to come to find out how that.
Yeah, we have a
part is going
different
to go.
vibe. And with the karaoke, bring my up the Justice. I want them to see my face. With the karaoke last year, a couple of people were saying, is it just gospel music in the karaoke? No. Oh God, all your jeez.
But of course, we're not singing certain things, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ain't going on, skin out and you ram it and skin it and skin it and skin it and skin it. We're not doing them things. All right, we ain't doing that. But at the same time, it's karaoke. All right.
Someone asking if any pay-per-view.
No, we're not doing pay-per-view this year. How that thing reach young day? What going on?
Not the barcode at the top.
Oh, that's why. All right, my bad. Yeah. So, but they're not seeing that.
No,
they won't see that. Right. We're not doing pay-per-view this year. Let me tell you why. We can't afford it. Simple. Because let me tell you what is going with the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view expensive. We could recoup, But they don't have enough American people and all they did to watch it outside.
Yeah.
So they just put out a set of money and then 10 people, if so much, watch it. And then we had to be owing the pay-per-view, man. I ain't going through that again. Right? So please, go get your tickets. We are excited. This is the 4th installment. Z Marie also has, I was to ask her what's her podcast name?
Z Marie Talks.
Z-Marie Talks on Instagram.
Yeah, on everything.
Right. So Z-Marie, now she has this event is Money Masters. She's having her live. We celebrate that. We are having ours out. So Halloween is first, July the 25th.
25th. Yeah.
Right? July the 25th. And after that, we heading down to Friday Can Line. So it's only $200. Only don't do me that now, man. Don't do me that now. And half only Christian, right? When I have only Christian and them, you feel like there's be seen all we going Lara Fett. When we watching Instagram. Right, when you're watching Instagram, Justice. And you're seeing pictures and thing and people in party. You doesn't mean seeing a set of Christian people in them $2,500 fit and
First
thing.
of all, why you watching them thing?
No, when it come up, like when it
So you don't know how to
On your
you don't know how to
on my
scroll?
timeline when it come up.
So when things come up on your timeline, you can't just scroll past it.
No, well, I mean for social reasons.
Anyway,
right. So get your tickets. All right. Last but not least, if you're watching this podcast and you enjoy it, we thank you so much for sponsoring in terms of however it is the Lord laid upon your heart. We have Cash App, we have Republic Bank, that's our account right there, and we also have PayPal. If you enjoy us and you enjoy the podcast, this is one way as well you can support the show. Help us grow.
Somebody's asking if there are physical tickets available.
Yes, physical tickets are coming out July the 8th.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The dress code, they're asking the dress code. Well, it's a tropical affair. I
Something
think.
like when you say wine, yeah. I mean, is it like a little,
Something like it, yeah.
I mean, like a little, watch me. Let me pay anything fair, right, ladies? Watching now. Ladies, you're coming out with your nice little, what do you think it is, where the wrap?
You just ever see me in a wrap?
You put on your wrap and you have a nice little split, but your split can't be too long up here where you see it all you see your panty. Someone want to put on split and it pass up your panty showing and all your bra. No, it's not that kind of.
That wouldn't sound good. Because, we have evolved the underwear. Undergarment.
You put on a nice little colorful, or if you don't have a wrap, you put on a nice little, you put on something nice and looking nice.
A sundress or something.
That was called dresses?
Yes.
A sundress and a high heels. They wear high heels with sundresses.
You could wear anything with a sundress.
Yeah, but watch me coming out looking good because remember, some always single bad and you need a little man. So I know the fellas coming out looking good, they look just as single.
You could also just come to have a good time. Everything doesn't have to be about hooking up because sometimes when you hook up, you can get a hookworm.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah, but dress like
Everything is not about hooking up. You come and have a good time.
That's a
Thanks.
bar, right?
There we go.
And also, but still too, you want to dress like if you know your
say
husband.
what I say. Yes,
right.
good. Mhm.
Anyway, Friday Can Line, August 30th, get your tickets and thanks for supporting the show. So, let me start the thing.
Yeah, we have a break because look at the time.
What time it is?
8:18.
Oh God, we had to go to a break.
That's right.
All right, when we come back from the break, we start the show.
Yeah, man.
Jaco.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
So I've been 11 years in the finance industry, and since I've been in the finance industry, there are things that I've learned, things that I believe people need to know about money, things that people need to learn about wealth. Z-Marie Talks Live Money Masters is here to educate you on how to manage your money and just the belief and the mindset when it comes to building wealth. We're going to educate you on what to do so that you can move your life from the one that you have to the one that you desire. Grow, glow, and be brilliant. Money Masters, Z-Marie Talks Live, July 25th. Coming close to your home at Champion Media, 12 Anna Street, Port of Spain. We can't wait to see you there.
No, I just wanna thank you, Father, for giving away your only son.
Now, Marisha. Hey. Oh, Marisha. Morning.
Hold on. Hey, JD.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
Nice. Let me take a little sit down here. So, by chance you see my podcast promo, The Friday Skit?
Yeah, so to get that lucky neck, that was real funny.
I look like I need $200.
That was just a skit. She can't look my neck in her real life. Anyway, that's besides the point. Right. That is our podcast event. It would be awesome if you could come. You interested?
Okay, but what is it really though?
Well, it's our podcast, but it's an event.
So is your podcast that you have every week on Facebook and YouTube
Yes.
that I could watch for free?
Yes.
So why are paying to come to see it?
Well, it's like a live in-person experience, right? Watch it. Just imagine. It's like a podcast on steroids. The topic, crowd interaction, karaoke, live performances, food on sale, drinks on sale. I know you like your belly. Giveaways. It's a podcast event, live.
Okay. I don't know anything you need to do in this weekend. So I'll take 4 tickets.
Aye, thanks.
Well, actually, keep the tickets. Can my business be one of your sponsors? Because I know all you'll market the hell out of this.
Yeah, of course. We started to do rollout for sponsors July the 1st, so all know it's good timing. That'll be nice, thanks.
All right, cool. Fry bacon lime then. Good to see you, JD. Later.
Topic time. JD and Nisa are not professional counselors. We give our views and opinions on real life scenarios that people send to us.
We also encourage our audience to chime in and give their experiences. They are also not professional counselors, unless they are.
Now on to the topic.
Watch and enjoy.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
All right, guys. So here goes the topic. Hey, JD and Nisa. One thing about my wife, she real beautiful. We've been together for what feels like forever. We've broken up, gotten back together, traveled, party, grew together. We lived a really full life. About 3 years ago, we both gave our lives to the Lord Jesus Christ, and that changed so much about us. Here's my struggle. My wife has always dressed well. She has a great figure, and she knows it. In my opinion, she doesn't dress indecently, but she definitely dresses in a way that turns heads. I never really had a problem with it before, but since we've been in church, I've quietly heard comments from people. Nobody has ever said anything directly to her, but I've heard the whispers. I've never repeated them because I don't want to hurt her. Recently, we had our church anniversary service. She wore a dress that honestly looked amazing on her, but it really highlighted her shape. Before we left home, I gently suggested she wear something a little less form-fitting for church. She did not take it well. She told me no man, including her husband, has the right to tell her what to wear. She said she's a grown woman. I knew how she dressed when I met her, and she has never tried to control what I wear. She even reminded me that she sees women looking at me in church, but she doesn't tell me how to dress. The conversation was heated, and some things were said that I'm struggling to let go of. I know she's her own person. I do not want to control her. But if my wife genuinely believes that I should never have a say in how she presents herself, especially in certain settings, I honestly worry about what that means for our marriage. I am asking, what is wrong for raising the issue? Does a husband have a right to express concerns about what his wife wears, or is clothing an individual decision even in your marriage? All right.
Sometimes I just try to wonder what kind of men this thing turning into, you know, boy.
What do you mean? What kind of men? I don't understand. He didn't do anything wrong.
How old he is?
He did not say. You just heard me read everything. But what do you mean? What kind of man? The man never did anything wrong.
All right, that's it. That's the topic, guys.
JD, why
Of
was
course,
that? Why
huh?
was that your response?
No. I will get into it. Of course, let's be reminded, right, that these emails come in via frybaconlime@gmail.com.
Some people send messages like WhatsApp sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they send messages. And most likely the person watching, either anonymously, but they watching. So
I want to know why that was your response. What kind of man? What kind of men? What you say? What this thing turning into? What did the man say or express that was your response?
well, I mean, so we have a situation where she used to dress how he met her dressed in a particular way. He didn't have a problem with it, right? Correct?
But he also said they gave their lives to Christ, which indicated that there's supposed to be a change.
Well, let me see. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Hey.
Jack's Friday.
Special good night, good night. I call in early. I want to say a special good night to JNV.
JNV.
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
JNV.
JD Nisa Virgin.
Let me just say this, right?
Jackson, we need to pull back. The man never say he's a virgin.
No, hold on. Let me say this. I find it very strange, sir. How much you have been obsessed with our next man.
Yeah, our next man virginity. Yeah. That's a big pause.
That's a big pause.
That's a big pause. Loudy man, the man is not a virgin. He just said, as a gentleman, he should not be talking about it.
I just had to say that.
I wet there, boy. I get wet.
I don't know what the hell he talking about tonight.
JNV. Check me what?
On a real serious note, hey, listen, I'm going to call back.
Call back. Somebody say, Lord Father Jack.
I say so serious. You gotta say it. No. I think men.
Boy.
What have men become? You understand that they're so wrapped up and tied into women's business.
Where did you get that from? What the man said? He never expressed that he was overly obsessed. He even said he hearing stuff, but he not saying anything. He even said he does not want to control her. But one time, this man is talking about one time.
He ain't talking about no damn one time because it had to have reasons before it come up to one time.
What is the point?
What she was wearing? That's why I want to know.
Disrespecting people if they give you something to work with. The man said one time.
I wish we could start calling.
They had a church anniversary, and that one time he chose to tell her.
Anniversary, you know.
You're listening.
I'm listening.
No, you're not listening.
But, so what about the responsibility for the woman to say, look, I am comfortable in what I wear, and I can make my decision. They're going to a church anniversary. It's not as if she bottom outside.
It's really, you don't, know.
JD off.
Thank you.
Church have a way that is trying to come and manipulate your brother.
JD, listen, you're off.
I never off.
Listen, the man said one time he addressed it. One time, and that argument, she said certain things, and that argument is what he be talking about tonight. You wrap the man whole thing. That is emotionalism. That could never be smart.
I am smart.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm actually good now.
All right. Talk to me.
JD, I don't know. You're surprised me tonight with this topic though. But I'm gonna say something. Your husband, women in general. I don't know. And Nisa gonna get them too, but women in general, especially Christian women, I don't know when they will already understand that they reading the Bible. The women saying they want it, or they're going everything by the way, they following the Lord and they accept, but they want to do one thing with the Lord say, submit to your husband. They ain't in that. They ain't in that at all.
No, I with you 100%.
They're not into that.
I with you 100%.
And the funny thing is that a woman, you ever watch some of these women going to church with these fitted tight dress and tongues on?
Well, apparently JD don't have a problem.
First of all, we don't know what she was wearing. We don't know what she was wearing to know the man's threshold.
For the husband to bring up many occasions and hear people, that means she going to work, she going to church, very nasty looking and
it don't have to be. No, Jacksonville. There are some churches that find watch me. If a woman bottom too big, it has some churches they find you supposed to be putting on a big old
Well,
kankatang
listen,
skirt. What you call it?
even though your bottom big, JD, there's clothes you can put on, not big and baggy.
No, but the man said his wife is well endowed. That means she shape up a particular way. Anything she put on.
You're not listening. JD not listening.
No, he not listening, and he ain't get the big picture in it. And JD again, and I know somebody gonna come on the comment just and say, "Oh, the Lord say render your heart and not your garment." That when you're just going to church to accept Christ, then you come as you are. But once you continue going to church and get the understanding, then you start to dress different. You can't be going to church looking like you're still in the world. Come on, you have people.
What is
going to
yeah, but you see, you're talking. What is still in the world? Because Nisa, I married to somebody who does get a lot of comments from church people, you know. You
and say
pause.
what? But
all kind of things.
then you have critics.
She carnal, she's secular, she like too much makeup, she the dress code, the pants, the this, the that. Nisa can't put on nothing. They always have something to say.
But you know what? Guess what? People will talk, all right? But then again, you wanna know for yourself if you dressing appropriate, yes or not.
Well,
At
that
the end
is
of the
what
day,
I
yes.
said. That is what I said. I said we need to probably see what this woman was wearing, but based on this man's manipulation from the church, they could manipulate you and make you feel like she's supposed to be dressing like a nun.
He never said that,
but
JD.
but based on where I just see in churches too, I don't understand what the man said.
Yeah,
Based on where I just see in churches.
and let's focus on what he's saying. The man said one time he addressed something, and this is what
One
we
time,
discussed
even though he been
tonight.
hearing all the time. Exactly. Even though he hearing all the time.
Because he been hearing it from he and he murmurs. Watch me. All can't talk to me about church. I know church life. You know.
But he said he agreed that he said he really find that this dress was a little too
That
much.
one was
because
he addressed
that one
it.
wasn't nearly in the coffin for him.
Nah, because
That
they
one was
put
in
that
the
in
coffin for
him. The dye needles. Dye needles. He can't, right now he can't think for himself. He can't think for
Again, I say,
himself.
the husband, right, and women, like I say, women need to stop this. Let me forget even, let me come on for the church part of it.
Yeah.
This kind of thing now where women especially want to be always toe-to-toe with their husband or their man or whoever, that you can't tell me what to do. I's my own woman. They had to get out of it. Because listen, sometimes women don't even see dangers. They don't see danger up front. Because you know, a woman, she move with just emotion. She really don't see. A woman don't see nothing in front of her like danger. She do not.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'll tell you something. Me and my wife went to Barbados a year, okay? And we walking on the sidewalk. So I'm noticing that the sidewalk have a little up, down, up, little deep, drop here and there. So I tell her, hey, be careful, be careful. Here she said to me, come on, you keep telling me, be careful, like if I'm a child. I say, okay. You believe she make about 10 foot up after and bust she toe? Bust she big toe, boom. I say, you see? I just told you. I say, God punish you because I'm seeing where we walking. I understand where we walking. You understand? And I'm telling you, be careful, but your mouth, that's why your toe bleeding now. Yeah. And I say, women is like that. Where they don't really see danger and they don't want to listen to it because they find if they listen to you with one advice, you in control. You want to control me. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Women need to stop that. Women need to stop that.
I agree.
Women need to stop that, which we always say on the show here. When a woman set up boundaries, oh, she's a strong black woman. When you as a man set up boundaries, oh, you want to rule me?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, good.
Come on. Stop. You all need to stop that shit.
Oh,
Sorry for my Spanish.
All right, Jax.
I called back because I started to get emotional.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
Sorry for the Spanish.
Yeah, that's small thing. I don't know big Spanish.
Can I speak?
I broken English.
Can I speak?
We are the close of the first hour, but go ahead.
Yeah. So one of the things that we had to learn how to do in this life continuously is to listen. Emotions are very dangerous, right? As a woman, I understand, like being in a position where you hear your partner say, imagine you put on your everything, whatever, from makeup, go down the road, and then the man say, I don't really think you should wear that based on where we're going. I cannot see, me knowing this person next to me, I cannot see myself saying, but you can't tell me what to wear. Knowing our relationship, I would say, oh God, what, me too short or too tight? And then he would say whatever. And knowing how our conversations go, I might say, but I don't find so. I don't, and have a conversation. How I get into the point where I saying no man and not even my husband could tell me how to dress. That is what we're discussing. All the other stuff that JD ranting and raving about is total emotionalism, in my opinion. Women also have a responsibility, and I know women get very touchy. Women are very touchy with this because we believe that we are supposed to wear what we want, be who we are. And I'm not saying no, but we have some kind of responsibility, and sometimes I feel like I don't know, it's almost like we don't care about the men, and then we tell the men, so they can drop all your eye, so you can control yourself or whatever. Like, those are not always the best responses, in my opinion. That's why I'm saying for now.
All right.
Oh, and as for me, yeah, JD is correct. I always get in some kind of talk. I know the Christian girl.
Yeah.
All you ever see me skin out anyway?
Q.
Hi, Gana.
K.
Kadisha. Quick.
Yeah. So, speaking from a young woman's perspective in this country specifically, I completely understand what Lisa trying to say, because, I mean, in my perspective, how I look at modesty is that young women, I see it as we have value. And because we have value, therefore, not everybody has the right to see all of our goods.
Correct.
Well,
that's the way I see it. And it's an oxymoron to me when a young woman says I have value, therefore I have to show it off. Especially when I feel like we have to acknowledge the fact that, I mean, we do have an effect on men. We have to acknowledge that as the reality. And especially if it in a committed relationship, I feel like that is something that needs to be acknowledged.
Can I ask you something? Because I like that you said that.
Yes.
Because we're dealing with somebody in a relationship. So I like that you said, if you are in a committed relationship, then aren't we supposed to value what the other person...
Absolutely.
And how does it turn into... Because it's real easy for women to use the word manipulate and say a man trying to control them.
I could also understand...
That could be a reality.
It looks a woman as well. If when somebody comments on the way you dress, it could feel like, oh gosh, like as you're saying, it's like I feel like, well, I don't find so, because that has happened to me in the past.
Right.
Like I don't find this immodest. But at the same time, we need to acknowledge that very important fact that it is important and we need to be able to speak about it. It is a touchy subject, but we have to be humble enough, especially as women of God, to at least hear.
Bombs in Baghdad.
To at least hear. To at least hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because we could be off.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Casey in the building. Casey.
Yeah.
Casey, how old are you now?
Both sides could be off. 21.
21. I remember when you started listening to the podcast, you was 19.
Yes.
So you're coming Friday Can Lime now, you're 21 then?
Yeah, most likely I will.
Yeah, you and Mama jump out. Thank you for your very mature, calm input. Drop a bomb for you.
I don't like these kind of topics, you know.
Thank you, Casey.
Yeah, it's kind of touchy.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man, thanks. Justice, I find you quiet.
Yeah.
Hear me, right?
That was bombs in Baghdad. But
Bombs in Baghdad. But hear this, right? If you really in a mature relationship, you believe that you should be able to tell the woman you with, I don't think you should wear that.
absolutely.
JD, if you are in, well, you are in.
Absolutely.
And you very well know. But the thing about JD always, JD threshold wide so. So here what JD just tell me, Justice. You know where I come from? Hold on, listen.
Go ahead.
He just say, you know where I come from? So in other words, where he come from, because it's not the church language. So if I say, I wear a short pants, he hear what he will say. They're not short, but it's short, right? But he trying to be miserable. Move your hand. I want to watch. Hold on, JD, hold on.
It depends on where we going.
JD, hold on.
It depends on where you're going.
Listen to what I'm saying. And you very well know you're miserable, right? So he would say, because his version of short is when the peg's outside, right? Once I'm not doing that, he would say it's not short. But let me be real, you're being miserable. If I am representing a particular brand, and my brand is married, Christian, what else? Mommy, whatever else, because I'm many things, and wife. Apparently,
But then you're still also,
apparently,
you're still sexy and you still had to look good.
so wearing a pants that is short.
It depends on where you're going and what you're doing.
Yeah, but looking
If you
good,
watch me,
looking good doesn't, looking good doesn't have to mean.
you ever hear Christian people say, Christian ladies, when you're going by the beach, that you can't put on a bikini? You ever hear that?
I wouldn't do it, depending on who around.
I'll share some stuff after the caller.
Yeah.
Jax, we're going to a break. Make it quick there for me.
Oh, no, but I'll call back.
All right, cool.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the break there, Justin. Let's go to the break. All right. Well,
I don't want him to lose his thought. So
Now we could go.
All right.
Let me do our reads. Let me do our reads break first. And how we doing? Go to the major break.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Yo. Ocean coming.
Who?
Ocean, yeah, coming.
Crap. Which batch you reach?
I did what?
I'm Justice. I'm JD.
Reason.
Yo.
All have on all there. We all have on all there. All have on all there. Yeah, you Justice. All I talk is getting money podcast. Talk now, let me hear now.
I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about Sadie and JD.
Me? I know you're talking about. I remember that.
Yeah, Sadians. But JD, we're going to win tickets for Fry Bacon Line. How to?
It's just $200, Ocean. It's just $200.
$200?
Yeah, it's just $200.
I look like I need $200.
Ocean, I'm just trying to do something.
I need 2 tickets, JD. Where they get the tickets?
IslandEtickets.com.
Talk louder.
IslandEtickets.com.
And where this event happening? Talk.
Cafe Blue.
I'm here.
Cafe Blue, August the 30th, Ocean.
Alright now. Go online and get all the tickets now.
Pizza.
So I've been 11 years in the finance industry, and since I've been in the finance industry, there are things that I've learned, things that I believe people need to know about money, things that people need to learn about wealth. Zimmery Talks Live Money Masters is here to educate you on how to manage your money and just the belief and the mindset when it comes to building wealth. We're going to educate you on what to do so that you can move your life from the one that you have to the one that you desire. Grow, glow, and be brilliant. Money Masters, Zimmery Talks Live, July 25th. Coming close to your home at Champion Media, 12 Anna Street, Port of Spain. We can't wait to see you there.
No, I just wanna thank you, Father, for giving away your only son.
Share the live. Share the live. You're watching Fry Bacon Live, the #1 podcast in Trinidad.
Right, the #1 podcast in Trinidad. Again, we want to say thank you so much to Zimmery Talks Live. Money Masters is happening July the 25th. It's an all-inclusive event from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, it's a conversational podcast workshop, I would say. It's a financial workshop. And it is only $400, but it's food inclusive. And you're not going to get no bread and cheese. You ain't get no bread and cheese and no lime
going
juice.
to eat to know why people so boy.
All right.
You get a little something to wet your throat, but you come to learn.
Well, yeah, but we have to have a little, all right. So it's Champion Media, 2012, number 12, Anna Street, Port of Spain. It's going to be awesome. Get your tickets. It's only $400. And of course, that's July the 25th. After that, start to put on your little coins because Fry Bacon Line podcast. We outside. It is going to be a movie. Justice is going to be there.
Correct.
I'm going to be there. Nisa's going to be there. That's all we're saying for now. Right? By the first week in July, we're going to start to roll out everybody else. So,
Oh boy.
topic in. I think I want to say something. Justice, you
Justice,
have your
I think
point?
we-
Yeah.
You remember your
open-
point?
yeah.
All right, go ahead. And then the line's open, eh?
Call now. Fry Bacon Line.
724-4249. That's the number. 724-4249. Justice.
Yeah, I was in total agreement with Nisa and Quesadilla, is she name?
Yeah.
So you don't agree
If
with
it is, sorry, we'll take the call.
You want to?
Take
All
it,
right, cool.
take
We'll
take the call.
We'll take it.
Because he was waiting for the break too.
Yeah. Go ahead. Talk to me, Jax.
Well, yeah, hey, Aaron, calling. Nice topic, boy. Yeah, hey, JD, I don't want the young lady who called the last caller. I don't want she feel like I'm attacking her. I hope she don't take it as an attack because it's not. But women also, especially at that young age there, because she what, 20? I don't think she said 20 something. 21. At a young age, and it's what she said, need to stop think of the sponge cake as valuable, like in a monetary sense. They need to stop that. Right? And why I say that too, because I remember old lady in like in my younger days, she was bathing either she granddaughter or whoever. And while the little girl bathing and she going and wash her private area, she's telling her, yes, wash your money maker.
What?
From that young age, she's pushing in that little child head that have monetary value. All right?
Well,
and females need to stop think about that as it have value, because then if that have value, then we eggplant have value too. We melangen got value also, monetary
but
value.
can we be real, Jackson? The world that we live in
And that's it,
places
society
value
do it. Yeah.
on that.
Society did it. Yes, yeah.
Right.
That's why I say I don't want the young lady to feel that I'm attacking her.
Right.
I know it's society put that label that have a monetary value. You understand? But at the end of the day, for a woman to know if it have monetary value, I mean, go to Massey, go to all these big stores. And when you pull up by that checker, you just throw that up on the counter to cash out all your goods. It ain't gonna do nothing. It won't. It won't. At the end of the day. So female need to stop. Huh?
Go ahead.
I think she meant.
By the end of the day, if you carry a man, mean that you don't have monetary value on what you have. Exactly.
But I think
So
she
that's what I
just
say.
meant that we have to
no.
value.
No, because if you understand what she said after, she said, cover your valuables because cover up your valuable because what we have is a lot of value. And again,
well,
most female put a monetary value around that. And like again, I say not blaming the young ones because I say it's society create that bubble around. That's a money maker. That's a money maker.
I think she meant
But
value.
maybe I misunderstood her.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
she
I
meant
misunderstood
value
her.
as it's valuable. Like when Medea say clink,
No, like-
clink, close.
Yeah, like
in other words,
Because
hide it.
at
Don't
the end of
just
the day,
show it. Show it.
No, by the end of the day, again, I can go and think of it now. Exactly, Nisa.
Yeah.
Hide it, show it up. But at the end of the day, your whole body is value. So cover up your whole body.
right,
Not
cool.
just that area.
Well,
Not just your whole area.
Okay.
So that's what I'm coming with.
Okay.
Exactly. Don't just protect wrong that area and call it valuable.
But can I ask
Your
you a
whole
question?
body.
Can I ask you a question,
Uh-huh.
Jacksonville? Because
Yeah.
as a man, right? Because JD seems
Mm-hmm.
JD seems to have conflicting thought patterns on this one. You are married, right?
Yeah.
And I've heard that men like to walk next to a woman who looks good. Does looking good, and just be real honest with men, does looking good
Yeah.
really mean that she's showing off her curves? Does
Absolutely
looking
not.
good?
Absolutely not.
I'm asking Jackson.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm
I didn't
asking
say
Jackson,
that. I
I'm
didn't say that,
asking
but I
Jackson.
said depending on where you go, you may want to dress a particular way.
I am asking Jackson how he wants the woman next to him to be represented. That's what I asking, because Jackson don't seem like no flukes man.
He's not a flukes man. I'm a
No,
dog.
no. I mean, no, because listen, Nisa, when you was a beautiful female, what they have on tight, baggy, all, you will be noticed. People see that.
Okay.
People will see
I
your
ask
beauty
it-
without you.
No,
And
you
be
see,
half naked.
no, you see, as a woman, we are usually we are confused by the mixed signals that the world sometimes sends us. Sometimes even the men in church would
yeah.
send us. So if you literally telling me what you telling me there, a lot of men don't say that to women. You understand what I'm saying? They don't generally say a girl with baggy clothes or modest looking. They don't generally they don't go hound dog after those things. That is not what is put out in the media.
So
Again, society
Yeah.
again.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks, Jax.
Society.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Justice, if you can, let me
And
get
there
some.
are so many factors to this conversation. But
Yeah.
as I was gonna say before the break, I totally agree with what Nisa and Kissedy was saying in terms of like, yes, a man's body is valuable, etc. too. But I think that a woman's body is sacred, right? And when you take the sanctity away from anything, its value drops. Its meaning drops, right? A lot of people give these examples at Diamond or a Mercedes or something. Like, not everybody could drive a Benz, right? Because it's harder to attain. If it is, I could go on Instagram and I could see all your parts, then
Yeah, but we're not talking about parts. I know why you're talking about
he is just speaking. Let him
I
speak.
know, but why
We're
you
on
have to be
the-
I'm not
Let
talking about
him
parts.
Bro.
The man
speak.
said,
Let
the
the man
topic is-
speak,
Go ahead
boy.
now, go ahead now.
bro,
Go ahead now.
we're on the holistic
Correct.
conversation of
the
modesty.
correct.
So all these things would fall
The
into
man
it.
said the woman
JD.
went to a church function and the
JD.
church people found her dress was a little bit too tight.
Jerry, we know the topic.
Right.
Justice
Hold
is
on.
speaking
Hold on.
holistically.
So they did not get to the church function as yet.
Right.
Right? He would have been hearing the murmurs, whatever, in the background. However, when I am picturing, based on the information that was given, when they were about to leave home, he said to her, I think this dress is not appropriate, etc., etc. And then she blew up, right? Which in my opinion shouldn't happen, because if it is, I'm married to you, we have our understanding, we are one now. The two becomes one, right? You should be able to tell me something that you find is, out of pocket or off or rubs you the wrong way, and I should be able to reciprocate that. And that's where you add value to the relationship, right? The flip side of that, however, in my opinion, is that if it is he met her when she was dressing immodestly, right? And he tolerated it into the marriage, then he would have been setting a real bad precedence from the beginning.
Well, this is why I was telling you, the
No.
church manipulative.
No,
JD, it
it's
doesn't
not
have
that.
to be
That is
manipulation.
not what I'm
So
saying.
people can
No.
have self-expression of who they are. You know, if you
Oh
leave
my
it up,
God.
you know, if you leave,
No.
take what I call it. You know, if you leave it up to Nisa to dress me how I go look, you want to know how I go look?
Actually, you would look very stylish.
Yeah, I go look stylish. My hair go be low.
No, but
I'll
you-
have a thing up
brother,
to here. I may
you
have a bow
move
tie.
Okay,
the
okay,
goalposts.
okay. Yeah,
You're-
he's
you're
moving
moving the
it.
goalposts.
Because let me just say, Justice, what he just described there is not even modest or immodest. That is just a style that I like.
Well, men
It's
don't
not
fall
about-
under
hold
modest
on,
and being
hold
modest,
on,
modest
hold
because,
on.
you know,
but,
we
but
don't.
the way that
We absolutely
hold
do.
on, the way he described how I would dress him is almost like if it's a bad thing. If I'm allowed to dress you for a week,
But that's not my
hold
style.
on,
That's
hold
not who I
on.
am.
Nobody's saying that. If I'm
I think
allowed,
people are allowed to be who they are
Okay.
without crossing
okay,
certain
JD.
borders.
JD, if you listen to what Justice is saying, right? What you calling body church union manipulation. The man said that they were together, they do life together, they party
Right.
together, they this together. They both gave their lives to Christ.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So they were
Yes.
in the world before.
Yes.
And then,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's that he would have had a mental shift in terms of
Church
modesty.
shit. I live this thing, you know.
Brother, you cannot.
Yeah, but even if
you're
you-
making
Exactly what this
JD,
topic
But
is. I
even,
live
but
this thing.
even if you
JD.
lived
I'm living it right now.
even if you lived it,
Right.
there is a way that a woman, and this is what we really getting at. It's not about the church, you know. It's not about the church
I
per
believe,
se.
watch me, I believe the church had a lot to do with
And even- and
training
even-
of
That's an
this man.
assumption. That is an assumption.
No, it's not an
Because-
assumption. It's
because
right
what you
there
saying-
in- it's
hold on,
right there
hold
in
on,
the
hold on,
email. It's
hold
right.
on. What you saying is this man just have no mind of his own.
Correct.
And nothing
And
affects
I don't
him.
get that.
Nothing affects
How it was
him
not
based on
how it was not affecting him before.
Because he was a different person, JD. They
So
were
sh-
different.
so
that's
she
like
ain't
saying.
changed.
That's like saying.
So she ain't changed,
That
right?
is like saying when you want to be the same person you were at 16. And so when
Okay.
you're 24, you just want to be who you were at 16.
So she
Life
ain't
doesn't
changed.
work
She
that
ain't
way.
changed.
Her perspective, her mindset didn't change from what it was before. They changed their life.
We need to read some comments too.
Yeah, the comments blowing up a little bit.
We'll read some comments. Like again, Jack.
Let me get some comments after.
JD, I'm going to call whole night tonight because it look like nobody else ain't want to call. So I'm going to call. But let me tell you something, JD. I'm going to tell you this, JD. Way wrong. I don't think the church training up the man to tell the wife nothing because everybody know worldwide without women in church, church is flunk. Because women just take the mortgage money, the car payment money and give to the church with the dream that if they give it, they plant a seed and when they go back home, they're going to find the money back in a pot, double the amount. So no church ain't telling no husband to tell no wife nothing to get she upset for she to walk out for
get
that
that.
collection to leave from that church.
You get
Thank
that.
you.
You got. All right, Jack. Let me tell you something.
JD,
In
what?
my first, let me tell you why I live this without calling
We had to
names.
touch some of the comments, right?
Let go comments. Let go comments. I live this, you know.
Even if you lived it, it doesn't mean that is how it is
know
all across
church
the board.
People they pull me in a meeting and a time and tell me how to talk to my wife, you know. Oh,
Who's that calling me?
And that don't mean they was wrong.
kiss it there.
Hello.
Boy, talk to
I
me.
just feel like I had a rebuttal for what Jackson just said
Uh-huh.
because it was really the opposite of what he was saying was what I was trying to say. I believe that society at large at this point in time does see women exactly the way that he said. I don't see women that way, therefore I say, that is not where women's value are at a home. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It is absolutely opposite of what he said.
Yeah, he said he
I
stands
don't
to
see
be
women that way
corrected.
at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is the way what he just explained is the way society sees women, and I completely, wholeheartedly think the opposite. Just have to say that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Quesadilla.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me get to some comments, right? But I'll say
Read up
I'll
them comments
say,
then.
I'll say this, right? There is a line, Justice, JD, and to the viewers, there is a line where, like I said before, somebody could say something and you could be like, oh gosh, you're fine. Because in your head you really don't fine, right? Like me, people just always have something to say about me.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I know, and if you know me, I just never be in the mirror going to, like I understand that I go into like I'm trying to be a thirst trap then. You understand? I believe I'm very stylish and fashionable, and I also know that I'm short, so my legs are shorter than, so I dress in a way where I always
And guess what?
ask questions. Is this okay?
And guess what? Sometimes it's still not enough.
Well,
because
right.
they still see when you
Yes,
step out a road.
and this is what I'm saying. There is a line, there is a thin line between an opinion
Right.
and everything else.
And to add to that, Nisad,
Yeah.
what needs to step into play is your conviction and your integrity as well, because you could
I
balance,
agree.
you could balance off, I think I'm within parameters based on where I'm going, if I'm going to church, if I'm going wherever the case is.
Right.
And then if it is, people still have something to say. Sometimes people just hate it,
Well, this is what I'm telling you. That's what I
But-
feel what's going on with this man. Because
That is ridiculous.
They went to I would
He
like to
is
see what she went.
covering.
I would
JD,
Bro.
you're fighting wild.
I'm fighting a while.
You're fighting real wild. This man is your covering. Right?
Well, then we had to believe that first.
If it is,
Justice. We had to believe that. Hi, the word is chain.
Don't tell me what to say.
The word is chain up, not train.
Don't tell me what
Well,
to
let
say.
me read the comments. Let me read the comments.
Let me
now.
get some comments now.
All right.
What's going on there? I taken, let me see. Is this Muddy?
Elizabeth, let me read Elizabeth. Elizabeth says there's a lot going on there. Remember, they were in the world, and I'm sure he wasn't comfortable with the way she dressed before. Well, we don't know, he did not say. But now it's about God, and maybe he's maturing spiritually faster than her. She has to come to that place. I'm sure she wasn't looking nasty, but her shape in a particular outfit may make some people uncomfortable.
Right.
He's hearing the talk and wants
Right.
to protect her. But this is new to her. They need godly counsel. I think the young lady meant value as a person, which she did clear up. You want to read something now?
Thank you, Elizabeth. Muddy says, I only wear black t-shirts and shorts at home, but out in public, I only wear black t-shirts and blue jeans by my choice. My husband would not allow cleavage showing or see-through clothes. That's Muddy over there on YouTube.
But there's something wrong with that because let's address what she just said. She said, my husband will not allow. Right? Because that's the topic tonight, you know.
My husband would not allow
will not allow
cleavage
cleavage or
showing see-through clothes.
right. So is her husband trying to manipulate her? Is her husband at the church do something to her husband?
May I answer?
Yeah.
Right. No. Muddy says, my husband would not allow see-through clothes
Or cleavage.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And on any level, cleavage on any level,
Yeah,
right? So if that is what they agree upon and she's okay with it, right? Fine.
I am
But
asking you
if Muddy feels like-
I'm asking you if you feel like that she simply
Well,
said that.
well,
She doesn't sound she
see-through
doesn't
clothes. I agree. See-through clothes is a little bit too much. I would not allow. I would say, babe, your panty showing or watch me. You see, and you know, it has some dresses you see right through the leg and everything.
No,
I would say she would
no,
even
don't
want to
say
do
that
it.
now, because
no,
who chaining you
no,
up?
no,
Who
no,
chaining
no,
you
no,
up?
no. But what I'm saying, based on the topic.
JD.
Where she was going, all you hear me saying all night, it depends on where you go. All you hear me saying
no, JD.
Okay,
because
so
some
then-
Christian men,
all right.
bro, and have some Christian men will say, watch me, I don't want my wife going on a beach with no bikini. She have to put on a pants.
And I'm asking you what is wrong with that?
A track pants.
Okay.
No,
a
no,
track
track
pants.
pants, you're overdoing it.
I'm
dog.
not overdoing it.
Thank you.
I'm not
JD,
overdoing it. I'm not
JD,
overdoing
the whole
it.
night you're moving the goalpost
I
and,
am not
and
overdoing it.
you're pushing the
Or they might
envelope.
tell them put on a three-quarter
You're
something on a
reaching.
big jersey.
Look,
you never
look,
see church people go to a jersey.
Look that hat up there. You're reaching.
Nah, I'm not.
Reach fit.
You know, there have any Christian people ringing here. All you ever go church camp and you see women, people going on the beach with jersey.
Do you see those
like
people?
A
Do
jersey.
you see those people complaining? When I go to church camp
And
or anywhere, hold on.
I'm not finished talking
and
though.
But at church, but you just ask us a question though. You just ask us if we ever see, and I answer it. So how it is in line? You
So
finish.
if you want to put on a bikini to
I
go
will
on the
not
beach,
do that.
So you
And
never
you
put,
know why.
You never put on a bikini to go on the beach, Lisa? Way boy.
I
That's what
went-
we doing here now tonight.
No, but you know me, right?
You never put on a bikini?
Can I answer the question? I allowed you to buy my first bikini when we went on our honeymoon.
Right. Hold on the jacks.
I've never done it before.
Yeah.
And I did it with you.
Yeah.
I had to hold your hand because you know how I felt.
Well, remember
Right?
you
And I
remember you are
also-
introvert too, eh?
At the end of the day, you had to listen and not you're emotional.
I say you want to go and drown in the ocean with a big jersey. I say, girl, let me go back.
I wasn't going to drown. I wasn't going to drown.
Hey, watch me. We on the honeymoon. Go
And-
and put on a bikini. Let me go out and
at
step
least-
out a road.
Yeah, you see, so then you can't have this conversation. You cannot have this conversation.
Yeah, I can have this conversation.
Yeah, Jackson, go
Because
through.
no church ain't coming and tell
No.
me
It's
to
not
train me
about
up to
church.
make me
It's
say
not about
your white body
church.
too sexy and she need to take.
It's not
because
about
It
church.
has happened with you all. It's a church conversation we having here.
It is beyond.
The people were not saved and then they got saved. And then he say, well, wait now, you know, he started to hear rumors, he started to hear murmurs. And then he say, look, you know, all this that I talk.
Let me
He
get-
come to tell she now, here what's going on. I don't think he should put on that dress because of whatever. They get into his mind. I know how these people is operate. They got into his mind.
JD, even if
You
even
speaking out of your personal
Yeah,
trauma
JD.
and how it affected
Correct.
you in the past.
Let me get
you're not,
Jax.
you're not
JD.
being
Blood
open-minded.
clad personal trauma. This I am just
You're not
giving
being
my
open-minded.
experience. I'm giving my experience on what has been discussed with the man letter.
Go ahead, Jackson.
Go
babe.
ahead, Jackson.
JD,
Yo.
you said I'm get into the husband head, but guess what? The voice of the people is the voice of God. So maybe God talking to them to talk to he to talk to she. Next thing I want to
That
say-
scripture. First of all,
You know, next thing. Why
That's no scripture.
okay for Muslim women or Hindu women.
Well, let me go there.
They will go to the beach. They will go to the beach.
There. Well, let me do it now. Let everybody do that.
With the long pants. I mean, it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
But Nisa,
well, do that.
I need you to answer a question for me as a woman.
Why do you do that,
Any
Justice?
woman who's on the show here tonight.
I'm
would
listening,
like,
I'm
something I
listening.
couldn't understand.
Mm.
Why a woman will wear a bikini at a beach? Normal, she will strut all over the beach.
I don't know where you're going with this. Go through.
Listen.
Mm.
But then she will put on a towel now to go and then the towel block, and then she's trying to hold it down.
Yeah, or when your partner come over,
Why?
she can't be in she branch your underwear, right? Because no.
No. I ain't talking
that's
about that.
a
I'm just talking about being
crazy-
out in general.
You see where it goes?
In your bathing suit, in your bikini, at
That's
the
crazy.
beach, thousands of people looking at you.
Let me ask you
But
back
as
something.
You put on towel,
Let me ask you back something, Jacksonville.
Wrong here.
Jacksonville, let me ask you back something.
What?
Why women this
Uh-huh.
parade through the streets for carnival in a bikini, but then after carnival they do walk in the bankini in a panty and bra? Why they do that?
I mean, but again, mindset, the devil, delusional, confusing.
Time
They
and
going
place,
through-
brother.
you-
Brother, time and place. Time and place.
So we're trying to tell me, JD, as a man who believes in the word, you telling me that it's okay that you're saying about time and place.
I am
that for
telling you,
carnival,
I am
you could
telling
go and do
no,
that.
first of all, I do subscribe to
JD.
Carnival. I am saying time and place, dress code for time and place for everything. There's a season
Ain't no
for
time
everything and
place,
there's
ain't
a
no dress
balance
code
for
for that
everything.
behavior there.
There's a
I mean,
balance
yeah,
for
we like to
everything.
look
You
at it.
cannot
Hey,
go and
hey,
play tennis.
hey,
You understand?
yeah,
In a
yeah,
long
we like to-
denim
listen.
jeans.
You're not listening to the man, though.
Money bandit now.
I won't be deceitful. I love to see them and look from for see my wife.
And I don't
to
like-
see them in the carnival thing. Between me and you. But guess what? I don't want to see my wife in tongue with dressed like that for no carnival. You're mad? But yeah, I go look at other people. Understand what I'm saying?
Oh boy.
But I'm not going to encourage my wife to look, she even talking about coming home next year to play carnival if I go jump in the band with she. Shoot. I know what to say. But if she want to come, I got to come and just be a bodyguard. Because nobody ain't going to rub up on my bumper. No, sir.
Well, there we go. There we go.
All right, Jack,
Thanks,
thank
Jax.
you.
But listen, guys, listen, right? If I had my way, if I had, and this is now a personality thing. We have a long message here. Justice, bring it up on the screen from Yaska.
Sure.
Right?
Hey, Yaska.
The only reason I wore the bikini was because JD wanted it.
Oh God.
Right?
Good day.
Yeah. I did not want to do it. And I will never
I
want to
forced
do
you
it.
then?
Did I say that? Did you hear me
Okay.
say that?
Okay.
Let me get it.
Hold on, Justice.
I was just-
Justice, you
I
see
was
what just
just
happened
saying.
there? I simply said the only reason I wore it was because you wanted it. You said that you never forced me. But if I have a choice, if I doing that, I will always have a wrap around me because let me be real, people. I don't know how other people just do it and how other people live their lives, but this is just me. I believe that the eyes are a gateway to many things. Right? So for me, I just prefer to not do certain things. That is just me. Yaska Bell, let me read her me
She's on Facebook?
Olin saying me, I not throwing up and my belly hurting because I can't wear a bikini. I don't need to anyway. Yaska says, Nisa, I agree that women have a responsibility in modesty in dressing. There was a friend of mine whose physique was voluptuous and with a Coca-Cola shape. And whatever she wore, her curves could not be hidden. Only if she put on a big square dress. Managing one's emotions, men in church also. We live in a highly sexualized culture and society. I agree with JD that there was an infiltration of a thought planted by persons in the church because of the behind the back talk. True talk lived it, just saying.
Yeah.
So let me address that, right?
And
Let me address that, JD. Let me address that.
I was just speaking from my personal real life experience.
And nobody's taking that from you, but let's be real.
Okay.
When we look at churches today, when we look at women today, right? As Yaska said, and all of us could attest to, the world has become very, very sexual. Right? A church having a conversation towards modesty. For us to go to the first thought of that being manipulation, I think it's very dangerous. That's what I want to communicate. For people that are manipulating people, I'm not saying they don't exist. But to address something such as that, because there are people who jealous of women and they jealous, they're uncomfortable around them. Okay, great. But trying to establish a proper mindset and a proper way to be and this, that, and the other, I don't think the first word to come to your mind should be manipulation.
May I now?
Of
Thank
course,
you. All right.
But why you say
So-
that like I never stop you from talking though?
No, because I know you could talk now.
No, but you was just talking. I addressed Yaska and
See what
I'm
I'm talking about?
responding.
Okay, no problem.
No,
I
but
was
you
just
say,
waiting.
you say thank you like if I say, JD, don't talk. We don't want to hear you. That's
So-
weird, bro. Let me hush.
Who's that calling me?
Let me hush.
Nobody ain't telling you hush we do now
You
for.
said thank you. Like if I say,
No, because because I'm just passionate.
Like Jacksonville again?
Wow.
Hey, then good night.
Oh.
Good night, good night.
Hey,
Good
Dan.
night, it's been a- How everybody doing?
Well, we good. JD not good.
I am perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
boy, JD, oh God, JD. Ooh, JD, let me help you out here. Let me just ease your mind for a little bit, right? Let me ask you a question. If we not race and you third and you pass the person inspection,
Well, he done. First to begin, we see JD run our race already.
Yeah, and I
it was
beat you.
beat twice.
You get
I
it?
know, remember? I know it's champion.
He get washed.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know the topic, but I realize we're talking about dress code in church. And I think
You
when
want
we
you
go ahead.
hearing me?
You gotta get a recap here, then you had to get a
No,
recap.
hold on. It's not gonna take long.
No,
Make
no,
us
no,
summarize
no,
it.
no, but
Hold on, Hayden. You listening?
no. Okay.
You listening?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So long story
Yeah.
short, a couple, they were not always saved. They used to party, have a good time, whatever. They're married now, right? But about 3 years now, they give their life to the Lord. But apparently the wife is not there yet. So she's still having some issues. She has a really nice shape and all of that. So when she goes to church, like she probably is not choosing the best clothes, you know? She probably not choosing more modest apparel, right? So her husband told her one night, he just told her, listen, I don't think that dress is appropriate.
Me like how you reading that.
And I'm not missing out anything, right?
JD, you're third. Break now, you're third.
Right.
Wait.
He told her, babe, I don't think you should wear that dress tonight. And the lady blew up at him. And she said, no man, including her husband, should tell her how to dress. So he's asking us tonight, what is our opinion?
He's asking. He's asking.
Yeah, that is the topic.
That's the topic. Go ahead,
She
Hayden.
said no man, including she husband.
That's what
Yeah,
she said.
that what the email said.
So JD now listening
Okay, so
apparently.
so who write the email? The man or the woman?
The man.
The man. Okay. So now you say he's been a Christian for about 3 years.
Yeah, two
Right?
of them. I think it's 3.
And the two of them used to be in partying. Now there is a misconception that when you first become a Christian and you're young in the Christian ways, a lot of them, what they do is listen to messages without reading the Bible. Or if they start reading the Bible, it's the misunderstanding a lot of this stuff. So they're young, they're learning still.
Right.
And one of the things that we have to realize is that this concept of, okay, we change your life now, the dress code must change. But the Lord said, come as you are. Suppose, let's say they were out that a night in the club, they put two of them in the club, and in the middle of on the way home, they decide like, listen, I don't like this life no more, you know, I want to go to church. It means you have to go home and change your clothes or go to church.
Well, here's the
You
thing.
understand what I'm saying?
Well, here's
Well, hold on, let me make my,
Sure, go ahead.
let me make my point. Okay. I am a volunteer in our church. I do security guest services in the front of our church. And a few years ago, I was like that. That's when you come into church, and boy, look at that body. And some of them, oh, you late for church, boy. And I realized that, wait now, I'm making a mistake. I judging people for how they dress or what time they reach when them coming to hear the Lord. These people making effort. Suppose that's all they have. Suppose if all you have is a tight dress or a short dress or whatever, but you making the effort to come and meet the Lord. Now, when you're in the church and you praying and you getting your message, you very realistically, if you enter what's going on, you don't care what people think or say around you because you're there for the message. So we have to stop judging people based on what they're wearing. That is a idea or a misconcept. Like the church I go to, sometimes they go into the football game and they come in the football clothes. Sometimes they go into the beach and they come to the church in the beach clothes and then they go into the beach after. Slippers, short pants, and a t-shirt. So we have to stop judging people who going to see the Lord based on what they're wearing. We had a guy coming to our church the other day. Listen to me. High heels, stockings, a mini pink skirt, black stockings, a mini pink skirt dress, a purse, and a scarf around his neck, and he going in church. And some of the other people is like, you all ain't gonna say nothing or do nothing. What you want us to say and do? The man come here to see the Lord. You can't judge people who make any effort to come and meet the Lord. No, you might be a young Christian and not understand what's going on. And between him and his wife, yeah, they might be at different stages, but talk about it. Reason it out. Why you think I shouldn't wear that kind of dress? You know what I'm saying?
We had to open up the lines, wrap it up.
Anyway,
Yeah, but here
sorry, JD, but you're still second here, JD. You're first.
But here, then listen. I don't want you to hang up. I want to say that, of course, we agree with what you're saying to a vast degree. The issue is not necessarily about what she wore, what she didn't wear. You know, we understand that when it comes to Christendom or different religions, that modesty, you know, it's a tricky topic. So we understand that. The crux of the matter this evening is her response to what her husband said. You understand what we're saying?
Yeah.
This is not, what I'm saying is, look at how we're going back and forth on modesty and that. So there's always some gray areas with the conversation of modesty. The question tonight was really, listen, I told her this. This is how she responded.
Listen on the podcast here and we're taking it off.
Yeah, real quick. If that is how she react, just based on him telling about the dress, she's gonna act anytime he says anything that she don't like, she's gonna react the same way.
Correct.
That is just the beginning. That is just the beginning.
And this is the thing. This is the thing.
That was a problem right there.
This is the thing.
Thank you, Aidan.
So we run.
I'll call back.
All right.
So we're talking about the modesty and this and that because that's like a subtopic of the whole thing. Because clearly everybody has different versions. And yes, guys, the Bible says, "Come as you are." But a lot of us want to remain.
It's not even about the come as you are, you know, because I mean
that's not even the topic.
Here's the thing, right? 3 years of being, you know, changing your life, accepting Christ, and starting to go in the church is way enough to understand a certain standard, at least for the least.
You know,
for the least.
Yeah, I understood. But you know why I wanna. I think we're missing little things. Let me finish talking now.
Okay, go through, Judy.
The man say, I'm looking at where they was going, right? Where they was going. We'll go back on the letter. They was going to a church anniversary.
Yeah.
All you think is 3 years, as you say, Justice. Right? 3 years. And you are saying, or the letter is saying, this is the first time he said something.
That's what he
right?
said.
Okay, good. This is the first time. So which means there were many times, this is not the first time they're going to any church function in 3 years. Correct? But over the 3 years now, the talk started to get to him because clearly he didn't have a problem with how she was dressing before.
Oh, you know that.
That is debatable.
Because
but he could continue
it's
to
not
speak.
debatable.
It is debatable.
Because here's the evidence. Here are the evidence.
It is debatable.
They was in the world before. They used to party, wherever and wherever. He never say when she was in the world, she had a dress code problem. He never said that. Right? So they come into the, remember, I love this thing, you know. So they come into the thing now and watch it, right? He says that he started to hear murmuring about how his wife dresses. Right? 3 years pass. They come to this one event now and he said this is the first time he's saying, well, look, you have to watch. You know what happened there in this first time? This is him now being under oppression.
Not necessarily.
Let me finish. Oppression, manipulation, church religiosity, and bondage. So he said, oh God, I feel now what she wearing, she start to look a particular type of way in his eyes. So he say, yo, I find what you're wearing here, wherever and wherever. You don't mind wherever and wherever. Right?
Okay, understood.
Now she jump up and say, hey, Jax.
I'm gonna make this very fast. I know. Hello?
Yeah, go through.
I know this is not the topic, but Hayden just bring it in. I mean, and the whole thing is about what goes on in church. You can say this whole talk is about. Okay, so I want to know something. Yes, if somebody come into church like a man, just like a woman, which is a gay person, come into church, yes, you wouldn't put them out. Okay, they come into church. But when do members, or not just members, ushers, elders, deacons, even the pastor, confront this now to find, okay, what's your intention? Because you've been coming in the church for the past 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, nearly a year, still dressed like a woman. When do you draw a line? Well, okay, because you have to be careful too, because sometimes the devil sends his little minions in churches to create problems, to recruit. So when do you say, okay, I mean, after a year, 2 years, you haven't found Jesus yet to know, okay, put on that now and pick up where you're supposed to be? I mean, when do you say enough is enough? I'm just asking.
Can I respond? Can I respond to you?
We don't want to link on that topic because
can I respond to you based on
flag? We bad.
We don't offer that because the meat of the matter is not even that, and this is what I'm going to address, which is what JD is trying to say.
Let me come off the line and I go listen to you.
Okay, great.
Let me come off the line.
Right. Yeah. So I could be wrong, but everybody has different communication styles, right? We could all agree to that. If you are working at a company, right? There's something called an appraisal. Or they could decide when when contracts are renewed, why they may or may not renew and stuff like that. We understand that, right? So you might sit in a meeting with your bosses, let's say after 3 months, that 3 months where they would have looked at your behavior when you come to work, this and that and the other. I'm saying that to say, right, even in relationships, and again, people have different communication styles. You don't have to vomit everything you see in month 1. You see where I'm going with this? It's not that I didn't say anything in the first month because I didn't have a problem with it. That's not how life goes. Sometimes you look, you assess, you pray. Do I, don't I? Should I, shouldn't I? And when you get to a point where you feel like, okay, I want to address something now, it doesn't mean that you were fake before.
Yes.
You understand? So I'm saying, like even in a job, right? When you reach 3 months for your appraisal, they will say, okay, I would have noticed you come to work late every Monday. And this is at 3 months. They could not tell you on your first week, but they decided to look and assess. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. It's not that somebody addressing something now doesn't mean that they didn't necessarily have an issue with it, but you have to, life is about making decisions in the right time, and you could assess.
And that that speaks to Quesadilla's comment here. He did say he had thoughts but never said anything.
Yeah, in the first instance. Yes, he did.
Friday Line.
Good day.
Akache.
Big up Sadie, Nisa, Justice, everybody.
Kachi.
I wanted to add to something Nisa was saying. The same thing with the work appraisal. If somebody from work, right, they might not know you, they might see that you're a younger person, whatever the case, they might come and they'll tell you, well, hey, if you keep doing X, Y, and Z, or if you keep coming late, I hear them talking and It's not them judging you, It's them telling you that, hey, you probably gonna be judged on this, and they're trying to protect you as well too. So the husband could be doing the same thing with the wife.
Yeah,
that is how I see in this scenario. You understand?
I appreciate
so
that.
So that's how I see that whole scenario. Also too with the whole modesty thing, again, that is a gray area. But we all understand that, okay, we're not gonna judge people based on how they look. But at the same time is also a matter of the same situation where maybe a couple of years ago Udo was talking about the whole scenario of drinking wine and stuff like that. It's not that it's a sin, but it's like You understand? It could offend somebody else that don't know better, or it could put you in a situation where you looking compromising. And in order to protect yourself and to consider your brother like the Bible say to do, it might be better off if maybe you don't dress like that, or maybe you don't drink alcohol in front of people, or even if you put on the bikini and you go out on the beach and thing, maybe don't take the selfie and post. You understand what I'm saying? Just based on, you know what I mean? Like, so it's all things lawful, not all things expedient. I think that's just one of these things, you know what I mean? So I agree with what Lisa's saying there.
Vibes.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Akachi. Good to hear you.
Yes, I.
Perfect.
Thanks. You say you locked in. My bad. I cut you off. I clip you in.
We are well comments as well.
YouTube be looking nice. Respect and manners. Let me go to a quick read. Let me do a read.
Yeah, go through.
All right. Friday Can Lime, the event is coming up August the 30th. So you see just what happened in here earlier. See just what happened in here, right? This is basically how we have our podcast event. It is going down. Let me get a little thing falling on. Let me see. Where is it? Hey, let me go a little thing.
Don't do that handsome last week. Don't do that handsome last week.
He can do what he wants, bro.
Don't tell me what to do.
Lest he say I'm manipulating.
Don't tell me what to do.
He lucky not do that on camera, because that would be modest. That would be modest at all.
Friday Can Lime is happening August the 30th, and basically it's this podcast that we have here every weekend, but it's at a venue, all right? And the audience, we have microphones in the crowd, and they come up, they line up, they give their opinion, they talk about it. We have performances, we have special guests, just like how we normally have special guests coming in. Ever so often, we have special guests, and we're gonna let you know who the special guests are this week. It's only $200. Performances by already. You don't know Nisa performing. All right? Don't know. Come on. You don't know I'm gonna be doing that thing. Huh? But we also have other special guests and performances. All right. A nice menu for you to choose from and to purchase, and they have drinks as well. All right. So Friday Can Lime, do me this favor, Olivia. Put the camera on me. Take out that poster. And put it on me. If you're watching this and you're in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Head across to islandetickets.com and purchase your ticket. It's just that simple. Now, if you're waiting on the physical tickets, they're coming out July the 8th. Hit me up, inbox, JD, I'm ready to get my tickets. I know people is waiting until month 10. That's all right. I'll go work with you. I'll wait till month 10, July month 10. But we ain't going, you see, from this July month 10, we ain't going into August. All right? I'm helping you. And talking about budget, well, head across to Z Marie. She going to teach you now how to budget, right? To put things in perspective. Money Masters, it is happening.
July 25th.
July the 25th. Put it on the big screen from I'll use it, yeah. All right, July the 25th. It's an all-inclusive workshop about financial. Let me just read it here. Nisa, help me.
All right, so it's finance with, well, okay, let me start from the top. Join us for Money Masters, Faith and Finance by Z Marie Talks. Discover practical strategies for wealth building, entrepreneurship, budgeting, and personal growth. Be inspired to write your vision, strengthen your financial future, and turn purpose into action. Don't just dream it, plan it, write it, and achieve it.
All right, so it's an all-inclusive, I like to call it a financial workshop, and she have other guests that is going to be there. She was here this evening speaking about it, and it's $400, July the 25th at Champion Media, 12 Anna Street, Port of Spain, and we definitely want to be a part of that as well, all right? And Talks, Z Marie Talks Live, she is one of our official sponsors for Friday Can Lime. Yeah, you don't know. All right, so we jumping straight into closing thoughts. What's the time?
Yeah, I wanted to read a comment though, but
let me get some comments before we go into closing thoughts now.
Yeah, let me. Hey, Trinicia, yeah, let me get trend because I've not seen it on my phone. Trinicia says the wife needs to understand that after God, her husband has a right. I ain't seeing it, Justice. Bring it up closer.
Can I cut off and I bring it up?
Yeah, but then this camera and mouth thing. The husband, JD, help me now.
That's on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you catch it.
Yeah. I ain't seen her there.
I not seen it on the phone.
All right, see if
All
you see
right,
them.
the wife
Thanks.
needs to understand that after God, her husband has a right to give her an honest opinion about a situation. And if he finds that her outfit is too provocative for church, perhaps it was.
And let me just toggle
Yeah.
off of Trinicia's comment. If he finds that it was a little bit too that would go mess me up. Provocative. Right. If he finds so, okay, cool. But you know what I just feel?
What?
I feel it had a lot to do with the murmuring and it got to him. Now, anything she put on, he want to play it safe and he's thinking things that there's a part of him I feel like it's not even his own self-thinking. I know how this church needles this work. They're very manipulative and they could get to you. So now they're getting ready to go to a church convention and he's scared that his wife or his name or them name in people's mouth again.
Can I ask
so
you?
he say, hey, so. You know why I know? Because it has happened to me with Nisa. It has happened all the time. It has happened all the time.
So people is
So
tell you.
I respect
so people
Nisa.
is tell
Yes,
you.
hold on. Let me finish. When we going out, Nisa will look at, she will dress and she will look at herself first. Then she will come and say, babe, how you find this is? You find this thing, whatever? No, one, I trust her. Two, I want Nisa to be comfortable because I know she like fashion and she expresses herself, right? And she is an introvert, but when she dresses, she don't dress like an introvert. Certain things will make Nisa happy. We will go in a mall and she will see a teddy bear and I will be in my mind, what the hell, a big brown teddy bear? This girl face will look like
Christmas,
dog. You understand? Right. So watch this. You feel like give a damn hell if I would make the church come to try. Are you using the teddy bear? Yeah, but you know she's a big woman. Why you are, Nisa? You thinking about this teddy bear and you and this and that. Are you using the teddy bear? So hear me now. Nisa, you don't find you're a mature woman. You shouldn't be so excited about a teddy bear. Kiss my backside. You hear what I say? Because that's what churches like to do. So let me bring it back home now with the dress. Let me bring it back home with the dress code. This woman probably wasn't even looking no way, you know.
Oh, you know that?
I know you don't know, and I don't know, we don't know based on what we said, but I just said, right? This woman might be in looking no kind of way, but because they get him and he don't want to talk and they try to make you feel like you're supposed to be the man and this and that, and watch how your wife dressing, he went through 3 years of that, so watch him now, they're going, no, him. And simple fitted dress that might be looking nice and classy.
You can't do that because
wait, let me finish.
You're speculating.
No, I'm not speculating because
you're painting an image.
He said that his wife looks a particular way.
You're painting an image based on information that was not given.
It is given in the letter, right?
Okay,
he said, I ain't done dog.
There's a closing thoughts?
Yeah, they're my closing thoughts.
Forward.
You move forward. Right. So watch it now. He under no needles, dog. He under manipulation, and he not even thinking for his own self. So watch him now. He going to tell your wife something that was normal, you know. He forget what he throwing out her judgment and her comfort out the door because no church people say. Right. So watch him now. Yeah, well, you know, I find this, that, and I find this man. You understand? So watch him. No, I done. Because that's not done yet. Right. So watch him now. He gonna tell she, I find he shouldn't wear this. No, this is where I disagree with her, but I understand. She trip off. She's like, yo, what you telling me about?
No, you can't understand that because
I disagree.
You're condoning that behavior.
No, my closing thoughts are, sorry, I disagree that she says no man, including her husband, have to tell her how she dresses. Because it goes both ways. Nisa just tell me sometimes if my pants pull down too low, she'll say, oh God, babe, you pull up your pants a little bit.
And what do
it
you
might
say?
make me a little bit uncomfortable.
What do you say when I tell you?
I say, okay now, and I'll pull it up. No, you can't get me to wear my pants on my waist. This man. Fire. You can never get it. No disrespect, eh? But nobody can get me to wear my pants on my waist, though. You know where your waist is, Justice? Put it on me. Put it on me now.
It's on you.
Right? No, put it on the wide, right?
Right.
Let me show you where your waist is. This is where your waist is, isn't it?
In line with your navel.
No, this is where your waist is.
Hey!
This is where your waist is.
Uncle JD boy.
You could get me to walk around the place, sir. Never.
Bro.
Never. So imagine that.
That look real funny.
Right. So imagine that. I gonna say, you can't tell me to do that.
That was a loud laugh. Can I say
So in
tonight?
my closing thoughts,
Oh boy.
I disagree with the woman saying no man can tell she how to. I think she was a little frustrated and stressed out. I disagree that. But I also more disagree with he to be taking needles from the church, training him up, right? To come now to tell his wife, don't wear this and don't wear that because we're going out to the church. Fire on you, sir. That is my closing thought. Sir, fire on you. Fire.
You real here. Well, you never thought about running for president?
President.
Something, because you know
Fire.
when you get passionate. So hear this, right? My closing thoughts would be these. What if it's not manipulation? Just for us to think about. What if it's not manipulation? A lot of people don't like how it feels to be told something negative. You know, you probably didn't think, but you know, somebody's showing you a different perspective, and it's hard for you to make sense of that. So I'm just simply asking, what if it was not manipulation? I like that you said that, you know, because that's the way I was going. What if it was manipulation? I get you feel uncomfortable, but then you don't tell your husband, no man, including my husband, could tell me, because as Jacksonville stated, bro, marriage is supposed to be a fun, I ain't saying life is hard and whatever, but a lot of people just, especially women, we don't know how to respectfully submit. A man helping you or guiding you doesn't mean that you lose yourself. You know, if the man really manipulative and all of that, we could talk about that. But generally, outrightly speaking, that man is supposed to be your cover. And if you can't respect that he may think that something is inappropriate at a point in time, then he in for some real bacchanal down the line. So my thoughts are, what if it's not manipulation, JD? What if it's not? I'm not saying that churches may not be in the wrong, and you know, they probably really, they're jealous of the lady, and they really don't want she to outshine the rest of ladies, you know, so they want she to come down, right?
All that
could be a reality, right? But all of that is speculation. With what was said tonight, I am simply stating her response was wrong. The whole modesty thing is a very gray area because we have body types to talk about. We have come as you are to talk about. We have perspectives to talk about. So it's a very, very gray area. I just go in with respect to the husband. That was a no-no. You can't do that. And if the man really don't feel, if he really knows he is being manipulated.
You don't even know.
Well,
he don't even know.
Well,
You see how that is called certain men mama man? Now he's a mama's boy.
Mama's boy.
It has certain men when they reach in church, they just say mama's, a church mama's boy. That's what you're trying to do. He's a church mama's boy.
Nisa,
You're going to tell your wife what to put on because you're taking chin up from the...
The woman giving a closing thought, sir.
This man!
Nobody did interrupt you, sir. Right?
We had to get a camera for you.
Nah, I'm good.
As soon as we can afford an next camera.
He good.
As soon as we can afford an next camera, we put one on you. I want sorry for you. Can I
think that's it there. Yeah, I think that's it there.
All right.
Yeah. Respect is a must. That was disrespectful, and you know, continue. I wish them all the best in their growth spurt. Yeah.
Justice.
Is my turn?
Yes. Your turn. I'm not going to interrupt.
Yeah. In agreement again this week with Nisa by JD by I don't think it's a matter of him getting the church injecting needles in him, honestly speaking.
Neither me.
Because as I think Quesadilla said earlier, within the
Boy, the boy don't want to be on
JD,
camera though. Come now.
I'm not switching it. I'm not switching it. I'm not switching it. Yeah, Quesadilla was saying he in a certain parts of the email, he said that it's bothered him for a while, but he didn't want to say anything to hurt her feelings or something like that.
Yeah.
Which on the flip side for me is negligent because as a man in the relationship, you're supposed to know how to assert yourself in a particular way and let your wife know, hey, XYZ, because when you stay silent, things build and they end up spilling over, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, also, I don't think that you have to be a Christian to even understand the slightest concept of modesty, right? Any man in any religion or whatever the case is could have a basic knowledge of, I think my wife or my girlfriend dressed inappropriately here, and it would attract a particular attention that we both wouldn't want to attract. You understand what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, everybody big and they have sense. They have the freedom to do whatever they want. But you also have to understand that certain decisions come with certain responses and effects.
And certain decisions affect, I tell JD all the time, everything he does and does not do, that it directly and indirectly affects me.
Yeah.
There's no way you could get around that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you take it.
Next time we'll talk about Christian women and men being on the beach, what type of attire that they need to wear. Because
JD, oh God.
next time, because you see a man could put on a little trunks too, eh?
Yeah, I think it has some men that overdo it. It has some men that's real overdo it.
You will go on the beach and what? You be there back in the beach?
Well, once I continue, building myself and reach a certain point.
You'll be there back. Not wrong with men being in a trunks.
I just go with a vest. If I go in any water, I'll take off the vest, come back out, I might shower and then put back on my vest. If we liming on the beach, or in a vest or 3/4 pants or football, not trunks, as football pants or something like that. Not like them short trunks. Them men as be wearing hoochie daddy shorts, so kind of stupidness. I not on that. I not on that at all.
Why are you watching him so far?
No offense to nobody out there who doing that, but that is
just not you.
Yeah, that not my flick.
And women, one-piece bathing suit.
Bro.
One piece. I ain't even saying a bikini. One piece.
There are nuanced factors to take into consideration by as Akachi was saying, is a kind of gray area by. And a woman had to know herself. A man too, you had to know yourself and the way your body type is, the way your shape is, the effect some of the things, so the things you wear.
Different strokes for different folks then.
Yeah.
If we go to a beach together and I see your eyes drop down to my V, I go and faint in my spirit. So just the mere fact that I put you in that position to drop your eye down there, I feeling sick. No, that's just me. And I am like this since I small. You understand? It had nothing to do with what the church say. I believe I was just created this way. You understand? Some people find I overboard, you're this, you're that, you're whatever, but that is just me. I just feel sick when I walk in the road, bro, and I see somebody, I drop down so. But that is just me. So in my head, I am just thinking, again, to each their own, but this is just me. If I am around my friends and some of them are male and we on the beach, I just not giving you an opportunity to see me like that. That is just me, or they can do what they want for that.
Just as that's your closing thoughts?
Yeah.
All right, listen. Time is, we could never finish 9:30.
Because you was ranting all night. You take half of the night.
Finish 9:30.
No, in the classroom?
No classroom. Next week, please God for that. We want to say thank you so much, Little Caesars. You don't want to put it up. You just thank you to Little Caesars. Guys, if you have not had a Little Caesars before, maybe you're probably not into pizzas, but I'm sure Your children and them are gonna absolutely love it, and
Yeah,
it is without a shadow of a doubt the most affordable pizza out there and the quickest. You walk in, bam, walk back out. Nisa?
Can I just say one of our favorite pizzas from Little Caesars is
The
the
three
free meat
meat
treat.
treats.
And I don't know why we never thought about putting pineapples
we
on
put
it before.
pineapples on it the
but we
other
put
day.
pineapple the other day and I said this is gonna be a problem. So you should try it.
Yeah, so thank you to our sponsor for the past 2 hours as well. Let me put Zimmer. You have her there? I don't want to give wrong information. We're closing off. Don't run off yet, only listen to be sponsors now. Thank you so much. Z Marie Talks Live. She's having her Money Masters workshop. It's an all-inclusive $400 event. All right. It's a podcast live. All right. Wrapped up in a workshop. It's happening July the 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All-inclusive. So you have food and drinks as well. It's basically, you can't think. It's basically, giving you an opportunity to learn how to budget, understanding financial literacy, understanding to change your mindset where money is concerned, not feeling uncomfortable, getting you out of a paycheck to paycheck scenario. Listen, if it's one thing,
Not being anxious
about
your own money.
And just understanding that money is not evil. People misinterpret the scripture that says
The love of money.
The money is the root of all evil. Let's take out the love and all of that. You
Yeah.
understand? But they're going to teach you biblical concepts of understanding money and growing your money and investments and all these things. I'm going to be there because this is my thing. I like that. I don't want a dead poor. All right? me and dead and poor at all out here.
Not dead end.
I ain't dead and poor. All right. And lastly, Fry Bacon Lime. That is our podcast. It's a tropical trip. It's the event 4. This is our 4th one. And I guarantee you think this podcast online is be fire? The event is be really, really good. Women is really jump out itself. Men doesn't hold back. Wrapped up with performances and topics. And we didn't have any phone calls because the audience is being a crowd with microphones. It has been really, really good. So get your tickets for that. That's $200. And from the first week, we're going to roll out everybody who's going to be on Fry, Bake, and Lime. Justice?
Yo.
Working on our camera for you, all right? If you want to support this show and you love the support, you love us, you could support. Bring it up there for me. You could support the show by helping us grow and getting things that we need to make this thing more, just more professional. There are bills that we pay for this stream, and it's not free. It's not a free stream. It's free for you watching home. But for us, it's not. It's definitely not free by no means whatsoever. All right? So if you're in the United States or anywhere in America, we have Cash App. We appreciate anything. If you are in Trinidad and Tobago, there's our Republic Bank number there. You could screenshot it. Or if you're anywhere else in the Caribbean or the world, there's no price, guys. There's no price. Whatever it is that you feel you want to support and you appreciate the show every single week and you want to say, hey, here, guys, thank you so much. Every single dollar counts, and it goes directly towards offsetting the streaming bill. That's why we think so nice and clean, because it's not $720. You understand? It's not 720p.
Correct.
We up there, we in HD. And then we have all these nights. We could go YouTube, we could do Facebook at the same time, because we paying for Premiere Prime streaming.
Big up the Twitch.
Big up Twitch.
Big up on our Twitch.
All right, so we're getting ready to bounce out of here. Again, if you want to catch us in the week, you could catch us on
The Gridlock Sky 995 FM Reloaded, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is Christian radio, but we bring our Christian perspective. We bring us to radio. It is BR Vibes.
Yeah. All right, so, we out of here. See you all next week, please God. Thank you for watching another episode of Fry Bacon Live. My name is JD.
My name is Nisa.
This has been the Fry Bacon Live.
Shoo!
Just as you had to do the shoe too,
That jersey too tight, I ain't feel you should go out with that. You understand? I ain't really
No,
showing off.
no wife or woman can tell me what to wear.
Hey, well, go back home.
All that belly printed out.
Yo.
You hit me with the belly, boy. Which reminds me from Monday, please God. I want all you to come out and see me for Fry Bacon Live. My belly gonna be flatter than Justice soon.
Six pack.
And I promise you, if I only see 2-pack, if I get 2-pack in my stomach, I'm going to take off my jersey.
If you want to have a place to sleep.
All the ladies who wanted to see what I look like bareback.
What's trippiness? Don't trigger me before the show done, please. Know where you are, know what's happening, and know there's a part where we play and a part where I don't play.
So you can't. So what's the problem if
all things are lawful but not expedient?
we had to sell tickets?
No, but you go through, and all those who buy the ticket, make sure they have a bed for you to sleep.
No, but oh God.
No, I could show
They
thing
just
too.
can't even pretend?
I could show thing too. You understand? Very good.
So you can't pretend, sir?
You but pretend. You'll see if I have a pretend lock for you to turn.
All the ladies, before you want to see me start to come out, watch me.
Shady.
I start to take off my jersey and start to wave. Oi! Watch me.
This has been the Friday Contact Podcast.
Yo, see.
I know you want to.
Shaku.